Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you, retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your arse. Get a weapon collector, Ross.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Yes, hello, Zed, and hello, 4x4, Sir Ben, the greatest bed shitters.
You're joining so early. Shit the bed.
And Sheik, you just missed it. You just shit the bed. You're just out of time. How are you? You all right? I just need to look at something quickly. Okay. Community moderation. I didn't do nothing. Right, I wanted to see if there was new. There's some settings you can do via the chat at the top with the three buttons. I just wanted to see what you could do. Right, yes. How are you? You all right? I just need to take a painkiller because I've got fucking slight toothache today. Yeah, hope you're all right. Had a good Saturday. What have you been up to? Because I have just been editing things again. But right, the Spyro Files episode is still going to be longer than I fucking expected. How you doing, Rich? By the way, Rich, if you still want to join in, you can. It's that I don't know whether you've got time, and if not, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I know you can always join in other times, but if you want to, you can. Right, hang on. So I realised today. It doesn't matter how long they are, but I'd like to try and keep them half an hour. Alan, how you doing? So I realised today. Oh, that's Kathy, isn't it? How you doing, Kathy? You all right? Alan and Kathy, how are you two? You all right? I realised today that the Spyro Files episode, right now, before it's finished, is 37 minutes long. It's going to be 40 minutes long. Rich said, okay, we'll join in the next one instead. Yeah, it's up to you, Rich. But yeah, I just realised today it's going to be 40 minutes anyway, so I could still get you in there. I'll just add that bit back in. Barney said, I know a good dentist. Luckily, it's not bad toothache. Was it a pair of pliers? How you doing, Barney? All right. Right, where am I? Dad said I've not done much really, a bit of writing as well. But yeah, Rich, you're fine. You can join in if you want to, but I know you ain't really had a lot of time, have you? So, you know. But yeah, I suspect this episode is going to be 40 minutes long, which is 10 minutes longer than I was expecting it to be. I could cut some bits out, but I don't really want to because it would change the pace of it. And, you know, it feels wrong recording stuff and then not using it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I've been doing. But I put a version up today. What I do every time I add a load more editing to the episode, I upload it to YouTube unlisted, so I've got a backup file online in case my PC breaks. And then also me and Metallic can watch it, and she can tell me if she reckons I should add bits or, you know. What I've got here is some of the stuff that I bought back from when I went to Scotland, which I thought I'd show you. There's a couple of sticks there that I'll be doing stuff with. What have you been up to anyway, Kathy? You been up to much? As I said, I haven't really been doing a lot lately. Khalid, how you doing, mate? Smiley, how you doing? Dear love, how you doing, mate? You all right? So Smiley said, hello, mate. Just got the Dracon and the FMA Tactical. Brilliant, that Dracon. The grip, I can see that being a gripe. Wanted to ask, the bolts with these are like firing toothpicks. Do they only take these? Well, as far as I know, Smiley, hang on, I'll get them out. So I should have some in here somewhere. Hang on. Yeah, you mean these, don't you? And I suppose you'd rather shoot something like that. You know what? I've never actually checked whether whether I've never looked, Smiley. I'll have a look tomorrow if you want. Yeah. I don't know why that never crossed my mind. I suspect though that the two little jaw bits, the two little bits that hold the string, and you put the bolt between so it touches the string, I suspect they're probably too small. But if you look at that, that's probably thin enough to go in there. But again, it's different gun. That's a bloody a very specific bolt. Ideally, the bolts you want to be able to shoot are these ones. But if you look at the difference between all of those knocks, right, so there, and then look how big they all are. You know, I don't think that would fit where that gets shot. You know what I mean? But I could check if you want, Smile. It's one of those things I never crossed my mind to do it. Hello, my queen in the background. Metallic, how you doing? Did you come on and say hello? Oh yeah, there you are. Sorry, Metallic, I didn't see you there. Definitely don't shoot anything smaller than these, though. I've seen people shooting them brass and the golden ABS bolts out of them fucking things. Don't do it. Do not do it. I shot one out of it and it felt like I was dry firing it and I was going to break it. That's all right, my queen. I think I did see you say hi, but I was too busy chatting and it went out my head. Khalid said, as my sticks are seen as sporting equipment at home. Yeah, well, that's it. Oh, they're legal anyway. They are legal. Yeah. Sheik said, I just watched Zulu the other night, and I'd like one of the, I can never pronounce that name, but you want one of the weapons. Asagay, I don't know. Yeah, Zulu is good though. It's a good film. Smiley said, yeah, they're very light and the tips are rounded. I think the bolt weighs 7 grams. It's not good enough. Cheers. I want to fire some heavier butts. I'll have a look into it, Smiley. It's one of those things I never bothered looking into because I just assumed you probably wouldn't be able to. Slave to know, man. How you doing, mate? You all right? But yeah, these, you'd rather have a fucking better tip than that, wouldn't you? And the size of these. You know what I mean? Kathy says, sorting DVDs out, got too many. Yeah, you can never have too many, but if you ever did want to pass them on my way, I'll definitely have them off you. Maybe we could do a little swap. Mark, how you doing, mate? Yeah, no, I'm on tonight. Why, what did you think I was doing, Mark? Yeah, I'm on tonight, mate. Slave No Man said, not got around to sending an email yet. That's all right, mate. That's all right. I'll be here. Or did you want me to send you one? No, you're going to have to send me one, ain't you? Because I ain't got your email. Like that, yeah. You'll have to send me an email because I ain't got yours. Yeah. We'll sort it out. That's all right. You know what I mean? 9 Day Wonder. The most VC awarded ever in a single battle. Oh, yeah. Zulu, you mean? Yeah, I thought you meant as a single person. Yeah, Zulu was. Yeah. Victoria Crosses. Exactly. Asa guy. Okay. All right, Dad. Yeah, that is hard to tell. That's what that says, though, from those letters. You know what I mean? Richard said, Mike, I'm sure you could do a Robin Hood Prince of Thieves parody where he gets 3 crossbows already loaded to shoot the sheriff's men, except it was 50 crossbows shooting zombies. Yeah, that'd be pretty good, actually. That'd be pretty good. Kathy, I got 1,300. Some coming your way. I thought you meant 1,300 to come in my way. I was fucking hell, I was filling my bedroom up. But yeah, if you want to get rid of some, though, I'm always up for Kathy, because yeah, I collect DVDs. So yeah, Rich, that sounds hilarious. So Mark said, "Are you interested in the new Revo 7 EK archery?" Yeah, I would. The thing is, I can't afford things like that. The only reason I've got a Vlad. It's just someone else paid for it. Someone bought it for me, essentially, as part of, like a gift to the channel. Same with the adder. Same with most. I think the only one I bought recently myself was the R9. Slave to know, man. So look for hunting bodkins, many to choose from. Yeah, the only problem is, John, these weird little bolts. These are for the Dracon. Really tiny little fucking things. Look at this. That's a normal. That's a full size one. That's a slightly smaller one. Yeah, these don't have screw off tips. Can't unscrew a tip for some reason. Whereas these, for like the R9, that'll come off. I've done that one up too tight though. Smiley said, thanks, man. The FMA Tactical with the magazine is nice, but it's another with the bolts. I'm beginning to think all these repeaters, the adder is the only one that is capable, you know. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. A lot of them are all quite. They've either got odd bolts, like, you know, expensive bolts that you have to get specifically for the crossbow. That pisses me off. I wish they would just, or at least make them cheaper, because even the adder, the bolts are 30 quid for 10. But yeah, the Revo, I am interested in any of the crossbows, but I can't afford to buy them. But yeah, maybe I'll get one donated eventually. Riggs, how you doing, mate? Rich, I don't know what diameter they are. I've never looked, but they're pretty thin. I think we've chucked that bolt now. Hang on, I'll have a look, mate. Wait a minute. That's probably 5 millimeters. 5 millimeters. Peach, how you doing, mate? 4x4 Mike, did you get a picture of the quiver on my Vlad? I did, yes. I'm going to make a little video of it eventually. Yeah, I'm going to make a video of it. Yeah, 4x4 had a good idea for the quivers. I'd never thought about doing. Right, where are we? Yeah, 4x4 has got a Vlad. The Vlad's good. I like the Vlad. I would say probably my favourite one is probably the adder with the new magazine on it. The Mark II cheap one, not the really expensive aluminium one. That seems to shoot pretty good. And it's got a decent bit of power and decent sized bolts that you can put broadheads on. Because I'd say, in my opinion on the crossbows are, the adder is actually a full-size crossbow. Don't believe the bullshit that they call it a pistol crossbow. The adder, when the stock is extended, is as big as a Jaguar and nearly as big as that one. It is not a small crossbow and it is not a pistol. It may have a pistol grip, but it's not a pistol. So I class the adder as a full-size repeating crossbow, because also it goes up to £130 and more. You know, you can put £270 fucking limbs on that. So I class the adder as a full-size repeating crossbow. And I class the Vlad as a carbine or large pistol repeating crossbow. Because there are a couple that are really small, but most of the repeating crossbows are fucking massive. They're not as small as, you know, it ain't a fucking pistol. It may have a pistol grip, but it's not a pistol. Have you ever seen a pistol that, you know, that fucking big? Yeah, you can get some that big, but, you know, that's not a fucking pistol. You know, even the biggest 50 cal fucking revolver ain't that fucking big. Even the biggest Desert Eagle is not that big. You know, they're maybe that big. But yeah, you know what I mean? Jake said, what price range for your dream crossbow? I don't know. Because it would probably just be the newest repeating crossbows. Because I quite like the standard. For a full-size crossbow that's single shot, I'm fine with anything. You know, it don't have to be an expensive one as long as it shoots. It's got a decent safety mechanism, and you know what I mean. Rita said, or just make the knots so they fit the standard 6.2 carbon shaft, so it's easy to mod standard box. Yes, well, exactly, Rich, exactly. Mark said, I nearly took my thumb off de-stringing the Jaguar too. Yeah, it can be dangerous. Richard, I think it's also twice the weight of my full-size Barnett crossbow. Oh, what, the adder? Yeah, I know, they're massive. They're massive. It's not a small thing. I don't know why they make out it's a fucking pistol. But I'd say if it shoots the small bolts, it's a pistol. That's another way of determining it. So if it shoots small bolts, it's a pistol. If it shoots bigger bolts, it's a full-size one. But yeah, that's a good point there, yeah. 9 Day Wonder said, I seem to have read that the Foreign Legion use crossbows. I'm not sure, mate. I ain't sure. But I know some modern sort of military do. I've heard. Slave to them, I said £120 win. Exactly, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't. I've got a £175 compound there. I never use it. It's too powerful. And I've got a £270 limb for the fucking R9. I'll only ever use that for tests, and then I'll take it off and never use it again, to be honest, because I don't need that kind of power. And it puts too much stress on things and too much stress on your body cocking it. And yeah, £120, do everything you need, especially in this country. Exactly. I 100% agree with you, Slave Snowman. Smiley said, I think the FMA tactical bolts are 140 grain. I've always thought these were too light to say hunting anything other than rabbits. Not that I've not used the Vlad. Is it better than the supersonic tactical? I haven't used the supersonic tactical, so I couldn't really tell you that. You know what I mean? I couldn't really. I don't know though. I'd say potentially not, but I don't know. I prefer anything that shoots bigger bolts, personally, and that last longer. Mark said, when you add the stock to the R9 or RX, it's a rifle. Exactly, mate. It's a fucking massive thing. Massive. Richard said, you can get some that are big enough. You can get some that big enough. Bragging about your pistol. Frank Gallagher, hey there, mate. You right? Timbo said, weird. I was watching a Captain Electro video just now. Your face flashed up for a second. So I'm now watching. Nice to see you on, Timbo. I have asked Electro to join in the Halloween video, so hopefully he'll get on. I've not really spoke to Dave for quite a while, just because we haven't been in the same, same circles in same. Because I don't get sent his videos now. I know he changed his channel, didn't he? But yeah, hopefully Dave will get to join in. I hope so, because he enjoys the Halloween stuff. I hope everyone's liking the stream, but if you like it, you are more likely to get sent future live streams and notifications and stuff like that. So please put a thumbs up on it, and then yeah. Where is the Vlad limb? I'll show you it. But you don't need a limb that powerful. That if you twist the fucking string will go up to it is 270, isn't it? Or 230 or something like that. It's from I can't remember now, but it's a lot, and it's a lot more than you'd need. But that is for the adder and the R9. I wouldn't think any of the bolts would be able to handle that kind of fucking pressure. I bet it feels like it's dry firing it, because the fucking £130 limb sometimes feels like it's dry firing it. Frank said, when I first got the Adder RX crossbow, I made a target, put it against the door, and it went right through the target through the door. Yeah, fuck's sake, I know. I've done a similar thing. Mark said the Black Widow slingshot was the big thing when I was a teen. I've still got a Black Widow slingshot somewhere. Yeah, Black Widow catapult. Metallic said, I want a badger pelt and skull. What made you say that? Someone just mentioned skulls or something. What have I missed? Okay, what made you say that? What things you want? I have no idea why you wrote that. 5 to 9 man said, no specs on and smoke from the fire in my eyes. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Well, if I ever... Well, no, I can't even say. But yeah, you might get yourself one one day. So these are some of the projects that are coming up soon, and some of the stuff I bought back from our road trip to me and my dad's road trip to Scotland. 2 air rifles was from Peugeot. The axe there is, I need to do that up for metallic. We've got a shooting walking stick there, the one with the. I'm probably going to keep this one for myself. I don't think Tom said he wanted this back. I hope you didn't want it back, Tom, because I want it. I'm going to replace the seat bit with a lovely bit of proper leather. Change these bits for proper leather. And then I'm going to actually make the shaft of it adjustable for height. So it'll still have the exact same workings, but it will be adjustable for length. And this will be a lovely, nice bit of proper, solid leather rather than this sort of cardboard packed stuff. And you can hold it like that, and then that's the walking stick. But yeah, I don't think Tom wanted this one back. You're going to struggle to get it back, Tom, if you do want it. Now, I think the one Tom wanted back was this one. I'm pretty sure the one Tom wanted back is this one. He wants me to. He hasn't told me yet. I think I'm supposed to surprise him, but he wants something done with that. Yeah, and I can't remember what he wanted me to do, but I'll ask him soon. I had an idea. I don't know. I'm not necessarily going to do this. This is just a theory that I had, because I think it would be legal to own. You wouldn't be able to carry it around with you. Well, not a sword cane, because a sword cane would be illegal to even own in your own home. But if you had some kind of spike sticking out of that would not be a blade. And yes, you wouldn't be able to carry it out because you'd have an offensive weapon, but it would be legal to own. So you could at least keep it in your home. In theory, there's nothing saying you can't have spikes. You know what I mean? Pretty sure there's nothing saying you can't have spikes. But as I say, it's not something I'm going to do, and it's just a theory. But with what that has got in, it's got a little thing to drink from. Oh, well, no, you are right there, Pete. Yeah, well, you are right. Yeah, it'd be a hidden, it would be a disguised weapon. Yes, fair enough. Yeah, you're right. I kept thinking in the back of my head, no, there's something wrong here. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, that seemed too easy. Yeah, no, you are right. You're right. Yeah, and John Sabber, yeah, you are. That is it. I kept thinking in the back of my head, it can't be that easy. Right, let's go back to these comments. Timbo said, with my dodgy knee, I'm thinking about one of those shooting sticks. Yeah, I want to keep that. Well, I am keeping it. I'm pretty sure Tom gave me that. I think the only one he wanted back was that. But yeah, no, you're right. I wouldn't be able to put a blade or a spike on it, would I? That would be a disguised weapon. Yeah, you are right there. Yeah, it was just a theory anyway. Cookie, how you doing, mate? You all right? So I'm a bit behind on things now. Barney said, I do like the little chat on the side of the screen. Makes it easier. I can take my glasses off on the 80-inch telly. Slave to Know Man said, next in my kit will be a survival bow, fold away. It's a great bit of kit, £125, easy to string and use. They're around £170 from overseas last time. That sounds decent. That's proper decent. Metallic said, no, well, no, I will. So he said, I know it's a grey area. If it's dead when you find it, it's not illegal. I have done a lot of research on it. 901 said, or a ruler. Oh, you can put a ruler in it. Yeah, Peach and Rig said it'd be a hidden weapon. Yeah, that is a good point. Slave to Know Man said, my mate loves a little pistol. Loved a little pistol bow bayonet. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? They're good. Mark said, like in James Bond, the woman with the short knife coming out of her boot. Sheik said, "What if you write the word spiked cane along the side? It's no longer hidden." Well, that's a good point, actually. Yes. Yes. Mark said, "Is pepper spray legal in Britain?" No, it's not. No. Reeg said, "I guess you can add a cylindrical blunt metal rod in there, though. Say about 4 inches as a blunt impact weapon." Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I need to find out. I think Tom just wants another thing to be able to drink from, potentially. But I can't remember what he said. I don't know if he told me or not. When I go to do what I'm going to do with it, I'll find out from him. Richard said, "What about Japanese trowel, but longer? They have a ruler type measurement on the blade." Yeah, potentially. Oh, Persia. How you doing, Persia? You're right, mate. I got a question for you. So, Ned Hunter 2000 and the other gun, which one goes in which bag? Because where I've had them out messing around with them around Metallics and around Richards, I don't know which one goes in which bag now. I would like them to be in their original bags. Yeah. So which one goes in which bag? Are those guns real? Said Cookie.
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
Gonna take a painkiller. A different kind of painkiller this time. Did you know? No, I've only ever seen these once, and I thought they was great because I have trouble swallowing big tablets. Right, read that. Ibuprofen. Ever seen any of that size before? That you can break. Tiny little fucking things. Look at them. Same fucking, basically the same size or smaller as a fucking paracetamol. A fucking godsend that was. Metallic said, "I thoroughly photoed the area before touching it, Zed. It's the best you can do." Yeah, how you doing, Persia? You're right, mate. I've got a slight toothache tonight. Ain't bad, but I'd rather just take some painkillers and forget about it. All right. Slave to No Man said, "I'm looking at a good covert walking stick." Now, what you thinking of? I do like a good stick. Yeah, I've got a couple there. I've got a stick on the end there that could be a nice thin walking stick. I'll tell you what I've got. I've got some I've got a load of bits for making at least 5 or 6 shillelaghs, I think. Ned Hunter was the green bag. Thank you. Yeah, gun law. Law, as in LORE. Yes, got to be in the right bags. Metallic said, "I thoroughly photoed the area." Smiley said, "There's nothing you can carry that has no practical use that could injure someone." Exactly, mate. If you are a guy that stabbed someone with a pen, you would have had a hard time convincing the jury it wasn't for that. Well, exactly. Well, that's it. You know, yeah. Dumble Salvo said, "I remember you used to buy walking sticks in Yarmouth that had drinking vials in them. This was just after the sword cane ban in post-8. Yeah, that's probably what they started selling instead." Yeah. Yeah, that's got a little drinking vial in it, but it's broken inside it. One day, one said, "Ibuprofen can cause stomach trouble if used." Yeah, I don't take them a lot. I don't take them as much as people think I do. I know Metallic and my mum and sister think I take them a fucking lot, and I don't. But the thing is, if you are in a lot of pain and you take 2 tablets 3 times a day, well, most packets only have 16 tablets in. That's 1.5 days worth. 2.5 days worth of tablets. So they fucking go really quick. Yeah, not as many as you'd think in a packet. You know, that's like, yeah. Mark said, "I've taken them. Good for hangover or toothache." Yeah. Yeah, I just found I don't really see. I've never seen them apart from this brand. That's the only ibuprofen I've ever seen that was that small, tiny little tablets. Yeah, it was more just the tablets. I was, the size of the tablets. I was, yeah. Virgil said the sycamore stick I gave you would probably be better used for handles and coshes. Yes, yeah, that one there. Yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. Yeah, I thought I'd get everything out today, Persia, and show it. But yeah, I couldn't remember which. I did think the Ned Hunter went in the green bag. Then I wasn't sure. Is that what that is, Persia? That's a bit of sycamore, is it? Do you know what I originally thought your comment was going to say? I thought it was going to say the sycamore stick I gave you would be great for chewing when you've got a toothache. That is genuinely what I thought that comment said before I read it properly. It's because I had in my mind is it willow that you can that aspirin or paracetamol are made of, something like that. I can't remember. So I had that on my mind. But I did never take more than 6 paracetamol or ibuprofen a day. That's all right. I don't. Tim and I used a lot of ibuprofen, but buy some fuck's sake, omeprazole, or take it with milk. Yes, I have got some of those, or I did have some of those. Sorry, I don't take them as often as you think. It's just while I'm talking. Other times I'll just put up with the pain. While I'm talking, trying to do a live stream, I'd rather not feel the pain, so I can just concentrate on talking to you rather than trying to talk outside my mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't take them all the time. John Wasabu said, what would be called but illegal would be a small length of chain with a weight attached to it, attached to the stick handle. But I think those would be classed as one of those ninja weapons. Yeah, probably would, mate. Probably would, wouldn't it? Persia said, yeah, the big tree out the back of my shed is where that came from. All right, nice. Yeah, willow twigs. Yeah, that's what I had in my mind when you said, yeah. The tax said, yeah, willow. Let's go forest and take an unspecified dose. Slaves no man, sod the pills, find your pressure points. I found mine by the pit fire with a can and a smoke. When the wife causes, you find yours, yeah. When the wife causes pain in the ears. I shall look into that, John. I'll look into that. But I have taken more paracetamols than that in a 10-hour shift metallic. Mark said, liquefied codeine cough bottle. Yes. It's all right. It's okay. We don't need to do the tablet talk all night long. I was just curious whether the real question is, have you ever seen ibuprofen that small? Because I haven't. That's the only question. All right, don't worry about my toothache. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit sensitive, and it's not constant. It don't hurt when I drink. It don't hurt when I drink water. Yeah. It just occasionally it'll come on. In fact, so you can't process more than 6 a day, Persia. It builds up in your liver or kidneys. Oh, he's got an ibuprofen kidney then. Yeah. I don't know. I'm undecided what I'm going to do with that sycamore stick yet, Persia. Or can I tell them what you called it, Metallic? Metallic's got her own name for it. Hang on, what's this? I'll have to look at that later. Barney said toothache tincture back in the day might used to be liquid. Yes. Oh, I've got something that would do it. I have got something that would do it. If I get a bit desperate, right. Let me just find out the date. This went out of date. Sorry. Oh, I can't see without my glasses on. Fucking bollocks. In 2021. But I've got that. And I rubbed some of that. To test it still worked. I rubbed a little bit of it on my fucking lip and it made my whole entire fucking lip go numb. No, not 1983. I think it says 2021. The chode from up the road. Well, yeah, if you have any ideas what to turn that into, Persia, what you would like to see done with it, then maybe I can do that. Clove oil is the sperm of Satan. Make sure it is. I'm sure it is vile stuff. But yeah, that stuff went off in 2021. But I think it says 2021 anyway. I know it's definitely out of date, but it still works. Yeah, I've got a little bit. I tested it. I put a little bit on my lip, and my whole entire lip went completely numb. So it's good shit. Where did I find that? I found it in one of my dad's drawers. Yeah. So anyway, what have you lot been up to today? I've been editing the Spyro files, which will be coming soon. So if you are up for the Halloween stuff, if you like Halloween stuff and you like stupid sci-fi horror comedy shit, they will be coming soon. So Halloween night, actual 31st, will be a Halloween special with a load of people, Halloween live stream premiere, so you can all chat to each other while we watch each other talk about, horror related stuff and ghosts and all shit like that. And so that'll be Halloween special. And then on the closest weekend, which will be 2 days later, November the 2nd, will be Spyroverse special, which will have the brand new episode 6, which I reckon will be about 40 minutes long. And then after that, we'll see episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 again, with all of the stuff. Yeah. Metallic said, reckon it'll take more than time for that stuff to go off. Yeah, exactly. Smiley said, last painkillers I used were tapentadols. Very strange pills, to say the least. Gave me a sort of MDMA weird feeling. Codeine made me constipated. Yeah, there's a reasonably mild. It's not a mild. I say reasonably mild. There's a painkiller that's a prescription painkiller that's more powerful than your standard stuff, but it's not massively powerful. If I take that, my whole entire body starts to tingle, and I get quite sort of. It's a weird sort of high. It's pleasant but unpleasant at the same time. Yeah. It's weirdly both. It's not very pleasant, but it is pleasant at the same time. Yeah, it's very odd. Pete said, careful with some old meds, mostly creams, I think, if they have an active ingredient. When they get old, they don't work. I think tablets are okay. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I wouldn't normally do... I wouldn't mess around with tablets out of date. It's just that stuff, because it was for toothache. I assumed it would probably be right. And, it's just a backup in case of an emergency. All my tablets are all in date. I wouldn't fuck about if gone out. Because this, as you say, Pete, the options are they either don't work, so what's the point in having them, or some people think they might get more powerful, but I don't know whether that's true or not. But either way, you don't really want to mess around with them, because then you're taking too much doses or it's not working. So what's the point? So, just as long as you don't end up having to take the arse pills, mate. Yeah, if someone said the name, I might know what it was. But yeah, it very weird sensation. I can't remember why I took them. Definitely weren't tramadol. I know it wasn't tramadol, Smiley. But yeah, I've never had tramadol, but I know people who have, and I know people who are addicted to them. My dad had to take tramadol for a bit, and he said that gave him the worst, horrendous nightmares he'd ever had, so he just stopped taking them. He'd rather be in the pain than the weird, horrible nightmares. Yeah, I don't know, but it made my whole body tingle in a slightly weird, unpleasant way, but also nice. Yeah, it's very strange. Mark said, sorry you told me and I forgot. How do I upload a YouTube video and share the link with you? So, what are you going to be doing it on, Mark, first? Are you going to be doing it on a phone or a computer? You let me know what you're doing it on and I'll walk you through it. President said, back. I'd like to see you make a... Don't make me say fucking words that I can't read out. One of them. very simple, but effective peasant weapon. But yeah, I know the one. It's got like a bit of tube with a cap on the end, the spike sticking out of it. Yeah. But yeah. Slave to Nomad said, take it easy, all. I'm switching the mobile. I've spent the last hours in silence next to the fire. It's been a great evening tonight. 100% rain for Sunday, so they say. Rest well. Take care, mate. Nice having you on, John. See you soon, mate. Yeah, don't forget to send that email. We'll sort out whatever we're going to sort out. You have to remind me. Take care, mate. Jamie, how you doing, mate? You all right? I'm just waiting for Mark to tell me what he's on, and then I'll walk him through how to upload it. How you doing, Jamie? Dad said, true, but having to finger rape yourself is not a pleasant experience. Pete said, oh, yeah, that mace with one spike, like it's like with the body. Yeah. So it's a bit of wood, and then it has like a capped end on it, and a single spike coming out the end. Yeah. But yeah, I'll do that, Persia. That sounds good. If I had a piece of paper, Pete, I'll draw it for you. What's this? Yeah, from what I remember, it's something like this. I'm even going to draw some fucking... just imagine that longer. Persia, is that what you mean? Something like that. And the top is a striking bit, but also a sort of stabbing bit. Imagine that bit a bit straighter. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. All right, you're on your phone. You're on your phone, are you, Mark? Okay. Have you got the video on your phone? All right. All right. Go to the YouTube app. Right. So you go to the YouTube app, and at the bottom of the screen is this. Right, hang on. Let me turn my brightness down. At the bottom of the screen is that. See that round circle with the plus in it? Press that. And then you'll see yourself on a thing, and it'll say live at the bottom. Scroll it. So I need to watch out. I'm not showing you details that you shouldn't see. At the bottom, you'll see it says live post. You need to scroll across to the side, so it goes to video. Right. I've got to be careful because you're going to see spoilers for the spy files now. At the bottom, it'll say video. Right. You then click the video you want to upload, and then go through the gradual settings, and then there'll be a bit that you do unlisted, and click that. Right. I hope that makes sense, mate. Richard said, you're going to do a build video, Mike. Would love to see your invention you just came up with. Piss off, Rich. Piss off. Jamie said, a painter and decorator has been found dead on top of Mount Everest. Police forensics say he should have put another coat on. How you been, Jamie? Anyway, you're right, mate. Pete said, the person who wears a skirt made one in a video. Yes, exactly, Pete. Yes, that is exactly where I saw it recently. Yes. I can't remember their bloody channel name now. The person who wears a skirt. For fuck's sake, Pete. You sounded like fucking he who shall not be named there. You'll be saying you can't support that lifestyle next. I know you don't mean it like that. Yeah. I know that their name is Kaylee, I think, but I can't remember. I think it's Broken something. I can't remember the bloody name anymore. Hang on. Broke steel forge. That's it, Rich. That's it. Yeah. Broken steel forge. Yeah. But yeah. Barrett, how are you? Said, are those all real weapons? Wow. I'm going to assume you said, are those guns real?
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
I would say 100% they are all real, yes. Yes. There's not a single imaginary weapon up there. Every single one of them is real. If you mean, sorry, I have to be a sarky bastard sometimes. Hang on. Where's all my fucking videos? Where's my fucking sarcasm video? There it is.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things, that happens to be sarcasm.
If you mean are they firearms and stuff like that, I don't own any firearms, no. I've got air rifles, crossbows, but nothing that needs a license. Timbo said, easiest way to make technology work, ask the youngest person you can find. My 23-year-old son does all mine. Well, that's it, isn't it? That's it. Metallic said, indeed, Timbo, I have a 29-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old grandson. Thank you, Mark. Fucking excellent. Right, and so now you need to get the link and send me it in an email. So, yeah, once it's uploaded, click on the video, and then you should some way. Okay, once it's fully uploaded, go to the video, and there should be a bit that says share somewhere. Click share, and you should be able to just click the link. If you click the link, it will say it's been copied, right? And then you go to your emails, send me an email, hold your finger down on the email, and it should say paste. Press paste, and then it'll go onto the email. That what? Do not press control on anything. Don't do it. But that's it. Oh, and Mike, he's often youngest in the room when I'm having tech issues. Yeah. I'm 3 years younger than Metallic, but yeah, I happen to be younger than her at the time. Yes. Well, not at the time, but the youngest at the time. I ain't too bad with technology still. I've managed to keep up with things. I can do most things, but that's out of necessity. I ain't gonna have no one else to help me do it. So yeah, I can still do most things. Yeah. I can still do most things. There's always fucking Google. If you can't. Yeah, so now you need to get me the link, Mark. So I'll walk you through this one. Once it's uploaded, go to YouTube. I think at the bottom, on the bottom right-hand side, left-hand here, anyway, here, press the bit that says you. And then you should be able to find your video there. If not, go to your videos, which is there. Click that. And from this bit, I'm going to scroll so that you can. I think that should be right. From this bit, in the corner over here are 3 little dots, right? If you touch those 3 little dots, that should come up. If you click share video, it will then come up with copy link. Copy the link, right? And then that's copied onto your phone then. And you go to your emails. Right, I'm just going to test it. Right, I'm going to send Metallic a message. Right, so start a new message. Have you got it, Mark? And then if you hold down on the screen where you want to type, you should come up with the link, and then you just click it. Yeah, you just hold your finger on, and the link should pop up in like the keyboard bit. You know what I mean? Cheers, mate. I shall look forward to that because I am really looking forward to all the Halloween stuff. Clip that bit. I've just shown people how to share emails, share videos. That's all. Everyone and anyone that cares, I should be getting decent internet for the next week's stream. Woo! Yes! Woo! Congratulations, my queen. Here you go. This one goes out to you.
Lucky bastard.
That goes out to me, actually. That goes out to me.
Lucky bastard.
Yes, because I finally won't keep getting fucking, not told off's not the right word, but just, oh, fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore. So, that's what happens, though. Metallic said, once told a techie at work that threatened my computer with an axe. Yeah, hang on. Once told a techie at work that threatening my computer with an axe didn't make the machine work. He asked me to leave my room. Fuck's sake, leave the room. Oh, fuck's sake. Metallic said, Peach, I wouldn't know. Metallic said, I think you mean you won't have to listen to me telling my phone off. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I know, but it feels quite personal sometimes, my queen. When I'm doing nothing but trying to help. And fuckers, you know. I'll stop now. No, you don't turn me off. But, yeah. I know, you have a lot of trouble and then it drives you mental, don't you? And she just says, fuck it then. And I'm sat here waiting to carry on the conversation. Cornish Bob, how you doing, mate? How you doing? You all right? Good night, Timbo. Take care, mate. See you Halloween. I think no, we've still got another weekend before then, haven't we? Cornish Bob said I'm good, thanks. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice. Yeah, good night, Timbo. Right. I should have another video soon. Another Halloween video. Mark said, thanks, mate. I'll send soon. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yep, yeah. I just thought I'd walk you through sending the, you know, because even sending a link can be quite difficult if you don't know how to do it. Cornish Bob said, how many videos you got so far? Hang on, I shall have a look for you, mate. I'll tell you. I have been promised a lot more than this. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a load of intro videos from Peach, so that's 8 people. I've got songs from Mohawk 6, which is 9, and then there's going to be a story or 2 I can read as well. So at the minute, I've probably got 5, 10, 25, 30, probably an hour's worth of stuff at this minute. I've probably got about an hour's worth or more at the minute. I have been promised a lot more than that. It's just waiting for them to get the stuff in. It'll be good. It'll be good. I hope there's more. Oh, Jim M's definitely joined. See, I can 100% trust Jim unless he's ill or something. He will be joining in. He always does. He loves it. There are a couple of people who are like, I know they'll join in. If they say they're joining, they're definitely joining. Jim M will definitely join in and probably do potentially 15 to half an hour long video, a bit like yours. Cornish Bob's is that 15 minutes long, which is perfect, really. Let me find my piece of paper, Bob, and I'll tell you who's joining in. There's a fair few. I've lost my fucking piece of paper again. There it is. Right, hang on. No, I just sent the one. Not too many pieces of paper lying about. Well, maybe it isn't one of these big ones. But there's quite a few. Nice one, Bob. Yeah, I look forward to it, mate. I haven't actually watched yours or anyone's yet. And the only reason I haven't is I like to have a surprise. So I haven't watched any of them. So, yeah, I haven't watched a single one of them. All I did, I checked that the audio was right. That's all I really need to do until I actually upload them, because that means then I get a nice surprise when I actually watch them. Yeah, I haven't watched any of them yet. I can't find my fucking list that had the had all the names on. But there's about 20 people who have said they're joining. Where is that little list? What's this it? Yeah, I'm missing one on my list somewhere. Mark said, anyone seen the TV called Teacup? No, I haven't, mate. Is it any good? Is it as good as the Spy Files? I bet it's not. I bet it isn't. Sergio said, it's a Spy Files something on the front page. Ah, thank you. Ah, it does. It's the one with it written in red, isn't it? Thank you, Peugeot. Right, thank you. That'll make my life easier. Here it is. Thank you, mate. Yes, there it is. Fucking excellent. Yes. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank God someone pays fucking attention. Metallic said, am I reading any of the stories? If you would like to, you can. So far, the ones that need reading are... I think there's only one that needs reading, I think. Hang on. No, there will be a few eventually. I'm just waiting for them to be sent. At the minute, yeah, I think there might be only one that needs reading. But I think there should be more coming in. Pleasure said, I'm the king's hand. I drink like nothing. Yes, you fucking do, and I appreciate it. Right, I do. Okay. So the people who have asked to join in are Dwayne Myers, Object History, Jim Bits and Bobs, Dina Hawkins, Deep in the Bunker, Reegs, Jim M, Samurai Bird, Lewis 464, Lucians, Shad Ninja, Stu, SK94, Timbo, Shireen Survival, Yorkshire Sam, Electro, Mark G, Richard Hunter, Tetsubo 57, Peach, Iron Man said he couldn't. I need to ask Penny in the Dropped and a few other people. It's direct. But yeah, there's plenty. Zed said, my Halloween story will need reading, Mike. Yep, yeah, yours will, Zed. Yeah, so either me or Metallic will read that. Richard said, you really changed my life. I had a happy family, wife and kids, owned multiple business. Now I live in my parents' basement, unemployed, surviving on disability welfare. I love you, man. What's that from? Was that the true story, is it? Mama said support WC. Yes. Don't forget to write exclamation mark support WC though. And then the fucking thing would pop up, Mother. I appreciate the effort though. So let's see. I have asked. All right, Rich, I'll have a look in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. At least 23 people. Every single one of those names that's got a tick next to it has said they'll join in. The ones with a line through have joined in. Yeah. So hopefully everyone fucking joins in. That's fucking mental. But every single one of those with a tick said they'll join in. So there should be fucking shitloads. I've got one from Mark, haven't we soon? Is it Mark? Yeah, Mark's joining in. Oh, sorry, Rich. Let me see what your other comment was. I don't know if it showed up. Richard said, I like you've seen that A Quiet Place game, forced stealth game. One of the comments on the guy's video is brilliant. Oh, sorry, Rich. You really changed my life. I had a happy family, wife and kids, owned multiple business. Now I live with my parents' basement. Unemployed survivors on disability welfare. I love you, man. Because they play a game now, yeah. Like I said, it's not as good as the Spirophiles. You know what? Nothing's as good as the Spirophiles. Nothing is. Nothing is. I've got a whole set of. I'm going to do. So, once episode 6 is done, I'm going to bring out the DVDs. It's probably going to cost me about 200 quid to produce these DVDs because I'm going to do them fucking properly. I'm going to get proper printed covers done that are nice glossy covers. It'll be a double disc fucking set. So you get 2 discs. 1 disc. It would depend how much you can get on the disc, but I doubt I'll get it all on there. 1 disc will be or potentially triple disc. I don't know, my queen. It'll definitely be double disc. 1 disc will be episode 1 to 6, series 1. Maybe the trailers for each of them. And then the second disc will be a special features disc that will have the whole entire series with audio commentary, bloopers, behind the scenes. I've tempted to print out a booklet, but the booklets, to get those, a nice glossy, really nice looking booklet, actually costs quite a lot. And the DVDs will have proper covers and everything. And hopefully I want to do proper like custom menus as well. But we'll see how it all goes. I may have to do like generic menus, but I'd like to do custom menus. It depends how much it'll cost me to buy the fucking program to do it. But they're not that expensive. Does the floppy disk come with a blue pill? Could you even use a floppy disk if I gave you one? If I gave you my 4-inch floppy, would you be able to use it, Pete? Would it be any use to you? Pete said puff. He didn't say puff. He said puff. What's that? Got nothing on Spyros. Oh, the Avengers, yes. Fuck's sake. Helpful I actually read the whole comment. Risen made of asbestos so no one can burn it, yes. Yeah, it might have triple discs. Yeah, it might be a 3-disc edition. But it'll definitely be. It's going to have a proper glossy. You can get them made online, and it's not that expensive. But when I buy the stickers that go on the DVDs, the boxes, the covers, and the program to make the DVDs, it will probably cost about 200 quid to make 20 DVDs. That's probably not that bad, really, when you think about it. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with doing that. I'll just make a couple of swords. And I want to make it as good as possible. Peter said, didn't get fed up with me asking random questions last night. No, of course not, Peter. No, the whole thing of these live streams to talk about. You don't have to necessarily just talk about what we're talking about. You can talk about anything you want. Bring up a topic, and if it catches on, we'll spend the night talking about that. Yeah. It's the book Crash you spoke about, the same as the film. Well, yeah, it is. It's just the film's better. But it's pretty close, isn't it? Metallic. So actually, there is nothing else that is like the Spyroverse stuff. Whether this is a good thing or not is a matter of debate. The world may not be ready. That's too much weirdness. Wait till you see episode 6, then. Fucking hell. Metallic, no, Peter, the film is great. The book isn't even worth using as toilet roll. But that's right. But I would say, though, Metallic, the actual general plot is the same, isn't it? It's just, it's done very differently. For some reason, J.G. Ballard makes every part of Crash as fucking unsexy as it could possibly be, whether that's deliberate or not. Whereas the film actually makes the bitch quite sexy and, and yeah. But the actual plot, the plot is the same. It's just, similar. It's pretty similar, but they're told in very different ways. Yeah, J.G. Ballard, fucking hell, I like J.G. Ballard, and I like the way but he's a very odd writer. But a lot, because without J.G. Bauer, Crash would never existed. So he had to have been there to make it happen. It's just the way Cronenberg made the film. He changed the sort of feel of the story. It's in the book. It's very dirty and grim, and it just all of the sections I've told in such a way that is like very unattractive, unfucking unerotic. It's bizarre. Pete said, I remember some people slammed it saying it was hard to watch, but definitely don't. Crash the film is great. 100% watch Crash. 100% watch Crash. It's a great film. Pete said, still love that sheep part. Funny as fuck. I may have a couple of bits that might be on par with the sheep bit. Completely different, but on par with it. It's going to be 40 minutes long, and it's going to be fucking great. It sounds unsexy, but sometimes hilarious. Yes, yeah. But you don't laugh. Put it this way: you do not laugh when you watch the. You don't laugh when you watch the film Crash. You laugh when you read the book Crash. But it's not supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be funny. 4x4 fella said first edition DVD prize. Then as the next raffle, Metallic, the Australian hat lady, would go crazy for it. But I cannot wait to do these DVDs. I'm prepared to make some swords and sell them to fund making these DVDs. And you obviously, if people want them, you're going to have to buy them. But I'm not going to sell them at an extortionate price. It's going to be a double disc, fucking properly made DVD. So I'll just sell them at what it's cost me to make them, essentially, because I would just love these DVDs to exist. Fucking, it's going to be great. Yeah. I'll give some away. Yeah, we'll do a little prize draw for them. Yeah, you get signed copies. 100% 4x4. Yeah, you get signed copies. Yeah. At the minute, I think it will be at least a 2-disc set, because we'll have the series. We'll have the series with an audio commentary. Bloopers, behind the scenes, trailers, fucking all of the images you've ever seen that have been on episodes that you might not have got a proper chance to see, like all of the hospital documents, all of that stuff's been scanned, so I can do a what do they call it? Like like a photo playlist thing where you can scroll through the pictures. Stuff like that. Can't remember what the word for it is. There's a lot of content, and there's a lot of content you lot have never seen. I'll tell you how long the blooper reel is. Yeah, to the shitmobile. Yeah, well, yeah, that could be behind the scenes, because I don't have behind the scenes for all of the episodes, but for episode 3, we've got a whole fucking set of bloopers. The bloopers in that episode, like the outtakes in episode 3, are, let me tell you, let me go to the Spyro files stuff. Wait a minute. Episode 3. Is it episode 3? So the bloopers for episode 3 are 12 minutes long on their own. You'd get 12, nearly 13 minutes of outtakes of me and Metallic pissing ourselves laughing. Yeah. And then we've got behind the scenes stuff. I deliberately filmed, because I often missed the chance to do these things, I deliberately filmed some behind the scenes stuff for episode 6 of some of the... No, I won't tell you. Yeah, you got To the Shitmobile. That's a full scene on its own. But yeah, there's quite a lot of unused content. Peter said, in years to come, they'll be collectible and you can grade them like they do. Yes, exactly. Yes. What age rating we put on it? 100% 18. 100% an 18. I was tempted. Let's see if you lot can think of an idea for this, right? Right. What I want you to do straight away is pray that I don't fall off this fucking chair. This one's a bit of a twist quite easily. Okay. If you can think, we're also going to do a fake piracy advert for it. Metallic said, age 18 and trigger warning for BDSM material. Yes. I wouldn't mind doing something like this. So Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, right? That's not a DVD. It's a Dean VD. Because it's produced by Dean Lerner. And they're Dean VDs. So if you think of an idea for like that. But yeah, you'll be surprised how much these booklets cost. These booklets, I wouldn't mind doing a booklet like this, but I think to do 20 of these little booklets for 65 quid. That's too much. But getting a proper nice cover, so you can get a nice glossy cover like that, proper fucking, well done, not just a shitty piece of A4 paper. I think you get 20 of them for, I can't remember now, but it wasn't a lot. And for 20, and if you're selling the DVDs for however much, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, definitely be an 18. Well, they are an 18. Peter said, I have the feeling they changed the ratings on films now. Yeah, Peter, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure there have been films when I was a kid that were an 18 that are now 15s. Films that were 15s in our day that 12 didn't exist, that are 12s now. Metallic said, and to the jump and turn is from the old program Batman and Let the Blood Run Free. Yes. What was you asking there, Zed? I've missed some of your comments. I don't know. It needs to be written again. Let me know. Metallic said, Zed, there is stuff I'm sure only Mia might get. There's stuff we did that only my oldest mate would get, and she's only watched it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. There was a whole set of stuff in episode 3 for your friend, wasn't there? Pete said, oh, great idea. Make it an 18 rating, but the 1 is a pen and the 8 is 2 spider discs. Yes. You may have to put that in. I'll do it. Hang on. Put it in the Discord category. But yeah, there'll be a lot of these. It won't just be the series. There'll be a lot of content in these DVDs. So, thank you, Pete. He's already fucking done it. Nice one, Pete. Didn't even need to ask. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. See, Pete knows. That's how I haven't watched the Batman TV series since the 60s, and I've never seen Let the Blood Run Free, so that explains it. Yeah, the jumping up, and yeah, he's the one that did it. He certainly is. But yeah, I want to do full on, be a proper DVD with a proper cover. Yeah. Play the clip.
I know what kind of man you are.
Fuck's sake. There you go, Feach.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one who did it.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. If I can find the cheaper place to do these, I'll do a little booklet as well. I've taken the piss, Pete. We'll have to get, this is something we'll have to get a load of as well. We need a load of fake reviews. I'm pretty sure there are some reviews that people have said and I've kept. We need fake reviews. This would be quite good to do, actually. Character fucking things with a picture of us. That'd be quite good. It could have me, Metallic, Monty. Who else? Spyro Desmond. Yeah. Well, when it comes to it, I'll just get you lot to write some. I may even make a full Spyroverse website by then. Pete said, I bet there are fake review generating groups. Yes. Well, I'll just get you lot to do it. I'll get you lot to do it. You can just, and it can be from you. 404 fella said, yes, Matak. Stick the BDSM review on it. Oh, that'll go on it, 100%. That's a genuine one. Yeah, I'll look up the comments of what people said. Yeah. Yeah, for the episodes, I'll just look up what people said. Yeah, we'll see how much you can get on a well, I want the reviews to essentially be real. So the reviews, what I'll do, I'll just, it'll say, oh, this is the best thing I've seen for years. Peach. Whatever people have written in the comments. Because the BDSM one, that was a real comment. That I've unsubscribed, but I don't come on here to see your sadomasochist and it was, I can't remember what it was. There was something else. It was, I've unsubscribed, but don't come on here to see your BDSM and something fantasies. Yeah. Peter said, I will say something like incredible, well worth watch. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to do, Peter. And then that'll say, yes, incredible, well worth watch. Peter. That's a real fucking review then. It's a real review. I didn't even fake it. Pete said, then sell off the props years later for big money. How much for the red shoes? If that's a their prices. Oh, I've got a load of. I am thinking of actually maybe giving away a couple of the props because I've made shitloads of props for episode 6. There's a lot of props for that, and you could potentially win some of them, or I may keep them for another time. Dad said, here's a review. This is so insane. The inmates of Bedlam would be proud. Well, I'll have to get that one off you now, Zed. For later. Unless Peach wants to put that on the thing for me. Put that in the thing for me, Peach. And what was the other one? Peter's one. Put Peter's one in. But yeah, that's all you got to do. When it comes to it, just put a comment on when the video's on its own. Put a comment on saying, and that'll be the review. It's said maybe you could auction the props to raise money to make the DVDs. Fucking good idea. Very good idea. Yes. Yeah, I made a load of props for this one. That's a Spyroverse prop, essentially. Yeah. I don't know how much people are interested in the Spyroverse, but I am. The whole Spyroverse thing. I love it. I'm actually really fucking excited for this. I very rarely get fucking excited about things nowadays. Not a lot to get excited about. About the only thing I get excited about is going to see our Queen. That's about it. You know what I mean? Because I don't really do a lot. So it's nice to have another fucking thing to be excited about. Yeah. Peugeot said, Spyroverse 4 and 5, not my proudest wank. Well, 5, I don't think there's anyone in that episode apart from me. So, good on you. Good on you. That must have been a difficult one. Pretty sure I'm the only person who features in that whole entire episode. And the sheep. Oh, God. Comics Bob said, maybe the best person to write the best review wins a prize and turn it into a competition for everyone. That's another good idea. If someone puts that in the Spyroverse thing for me on the Discord, that'll be another little reminder for me. Please. That said, that needs to be in the review. I put Peugeot's in as well then. Peugeot's is Spyroverse 4 and 5, not my proudest wank. So that's Peugeot's review. Cornish Bob put that one in so I can remember that. But that said, maybe it was Jonathan that did it for Peugeot. The Jonathan wig's over there. I don't do, if you want to donate some money, maybe I'll put it on for you, Peugeot. But I'm pretty sure Metallic is in that, but as a Desmond. Yeah. There's a little bit of, I was going to say there might be a bit of there's a bit of backstory stuff going on in this new episode. Yeah. Oh, well, look, we got 12 days till it comes out. 12 days, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and then 2 weeks. No. 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. It'll be out, I think. Yeah, all I need to do now, I did quite a lot of editing today, so I need to go down the woods today. Not today. I need to go down the woods next week and film the last 2 scenes, and then it's done. And I think it will run about 40 minutes. But no, I don't know I'm going to cut anything out. I don't know I'm going to cut anything out of it. Yeah, it'll be 40 minutes long. And Tat said, Mike, look to your right. Left. What are you doing? What can you see? Was that enough? That bugger, you're too far over to the left when you do it. Well, what am I doing? Can't see myself. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you up to? Fucking nutter. Yeah, someone definitely put those reviews on. Ah, you little knob. You're a twat. You're a fucking little dick. Fucking twat. Dick. Look, there's already pictures of me with that in my mouth. Don't fucking need any more. They're already there. You want a fucking green screen? A fucking spliff him. I'm glad it's not that big. I'm glad it's small. You can at least green screen a fucking cigarette in my mouth. I can't actually get there, so you can't fucking see it. Gotta be in. I'm gonna have to get rid of that now. Cookie said, "Can anyone suggest a decent site for the R9, not red dot holographic, and only like 2 times zoom?" I'm not sure, mate. I ain't sure. In fact, I think you will find that's a dick by your head, my king. I don't need to be one. Sheik said, "What is that display screen brand that you have in your that one there? That is a little photo frame that has it's probably not really big enough to do what I want it to do, but it was just a little added extra element to the streams. But it has a couple of links on it. It says who support me, stuff like that, who have been channel supporters, who are on the Patreon, things like that. Yeah, don't forget you can support this channel if you want, and then you can help me make these bloody DVDs if you like. There's a thing called Coffee. The link is in the description, and the link is also in the chat. Nightbot's just put it on. So if you did want to donate anything, and you can specifically say if you want, Mike, here's 20 quid, say, keep that for the DVDs, and then I'll do that. Or you could say, Mike, here's 20 quid. Sometimes people say, here's a tenner, Mike, have a drink on me. You know, I will actually save it for specific things if you want. Otherwise, it will just go to the channel in a different way. What I did today, I got some donations last night. I spent those on some extra hard drive for my computer because it's got so much stuff on it now due to the editing. It's getting slower. So now I've got backup memory, which will make the computer better, you know. So, yeah. So it goes to actually helping me edit quicker now and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so here's a little 30-second video. Yeah, and the 900 weed whackers later. Here's a little video showing you how to donate if you want to, because some people say they don't know how to take debit cards and credit cards. This video is 30 seconds long, all right? Link is in the description and the chat if you put ! support. Sheik, if you wanted to know what brand it is, I don't actually know, mate. It doesn't say. I bought it from a car boot sale for £7. Quality Bob said, hang on, I can tell you what scope I have on my R9. He'll tell you in a second then. Yeah, so if you would like to support, please do. It goes to multiple things in the channel, but yeah. But I am very much looking forward to doing these DVDs. I'll work out the cost soon, and then I'll work out how much I'll have to sell them for. But, you know, they probably, in all honesty, they probably won't be much more than a fucking brand new DVD anyway. So I'm not going to be saying, like, oh, it's 40 quid a DVD or anything stupid. It'll probably be, you know, 10, 15 quid or something, which I would pay for a fucking the day it came out DVD if it was something I really wanted. You know what I mean? I don't do that very often now, but yeah. And this is a special edition thing. No one else would ever, if you're a DVD collector, there's no other fucker doing these DVDs. You ain't going to get them nowhere else. Matat said, maybe you can get them out in time for Christmas. Hopefully. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and do it as soon as possible. Thank you, Cookie. I appreciate that, mate. There's a message. What's the message say? Oh, fucking hell, Cookie. I appreciate that, mate. He said, every little helps. Have you read my email? I haven't, Cookie. Cookie, I really appreciate that, mate. You're a fucking legend. You really are. Thank you. Now, Cookie, people like you that make this true, mate. Wrong video.
That's the funnest place to be.
And I shall check your email now. Thank you, mate. When did you send it, Cookie? Was it recently? I can't remember having one from you. Hang on, mate. I'm going to try. Is it a new email or is it an old one? Okay. I've got it. It was in my spam. All right, hang on, mate. Let me put it into my inbox. All right. Where the fuck is it? It's disappeared. There it is. Yeah, it was in my fucking spam. I could do the first thing you've asked for. I could do, definitely. Second thing, I got one over there. We should speak about this tomorrow. So yes and yes. I'll get hold of you tomorrow. Would you like me to discuss what? Do you mind if I mention it? It's not private, is it? Should we just talk about it now? I've got a quiver over there ready. I've got an R9 quiver over there ready to go, which I wanted to sell. Right. I'll just catch up with some of these comments. Yeah. All right. I'll get on to your comment in a second. Maybe you can get them out for Christmas. I would love to do that, my queen. Quality Bob said, I have to unwrap the camo tape on it. Be a bit longer. Bobo Four Fella said, creative, comedy, cinematic. The graphics are legendary. The CGI is the best in the world. Acting 10 out of 10. Can someone put that on the Discord for me, please? Yes, thank you. Oh, he's on the Discord, but someone put it on me. Mo Ganja said, what's the bullpup on the wall? Is it an Narinko? The people just make accounts just to pretend they know what that gun is nowadays. Mo Ganja, if you've never been on this channel before, you are one of the rare people who actually might know what that gun is. Do you know what the full name of it is? But yeah, you're not far off. You're not far off. Here we go again. So Cookie said, I would like to be able to wear my Lansky Madrock in a hard sheath on my belt where the buckle would be in the open position, like a fixed blade. Oh, okay. So, oh yeah, I could definitely do that. Yeah. So, right, hang on. Let me find my Madrock because I don't know where the fuck it is now. Ah, no, I do know where it is. Mo Ganja, I will give you an honorary, because you don't know the name, but you knew that it was a Narinko. I will give you a honorary little clap for that. Because anyone who was cheating would have just said the whole name and gone, yeah, I know, but you didn't. So, yes. I don't have anything that says congratulations. You get a little clap off of me. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. Nothing. Ain't got nothing for you. So, he wants to be able to carry it like that. Yes. Yeah, Kydex. A Kydex cover you should be. Yeah, I reckon I could do that for you, mate. Yeah. Yeah, so you basically want to be able to have this in a Kydex sheath and to be able it there. Is that what you mean? Or anywhere on a belt, I suppose. All right, I shall see what I can do. Yeah, and I've got an R9 quiver up there. So what I'll do, I'll try and sort. I need to go in the shed tomorrow anyway. So I'll try and make the thing for that, and I need to make some other stuff. So it'd be a day in the shed to meet tomorrow. Cornish Bob's I have, and so this is Cornish Bob's sight for his R9. He has a K Knight 3.9 by 32 AOIR sight. Penny. Oh yeah, I never noticed that. That might be a lucky penny. That might be deliberate. That might have come from potentially one of the houses I went to. Yeah, that might have been under there deliberately, but I don't know now because that's been in a sheath. I didn't even notice that, Pete. And now I've lost the memory of why it was there. What kind of clips would you want on it, Cookie? Would you just like 2 loops that you can put your belt through? I want it where the buckle would be, also in the end where the tip would be. I would like an eyelet to be able to pull paracord through it. All right. Can you draw a picture of it? Do you reckon you could draw a picture of what you want? If you can draw a basic picture of what you want, email me that, and I should be able to do. If you draw the eyelets, where you want the eyelets, and how you want the what kind of fucking buckles you want. It doesn't have to be a massively detailed picture either. Yeah, I should be able to do that. I can't see why not. It does help having a picture though, and then I'll have an idea of what you want. Hello, the Beehole Patrol. How are you? That's a good name. It makes me laugh. Greetings and salutations. How are you? You right? Yeah, send me a picture, Cookie, and I can do that. And I've got an R9 quiver up here already. I've got an R9 quiver up there ready to go. Bolts not included. Because there's probably 20 quid of bolts on there. Yes. How is everyone who's just joined? I hope you're liking the stream. Anyone watching, don't forget to like the stream. Yeah. And then you're more likely to see new ones. And luckily, Cookie, I've got a load of Kydex at the minute as well, because I bought a load of Kydex to make sure I had enough when I do these knives for people for the weed slashers. So yeah. So even if I use, because the good thing is, if I make a single knife with part of that Kydex, it'll still leave like enough for 3 knives. That one knife will fund another piece of Kydex to make another 3 sheaths. So, it doesn't matter if I use it, as long as I spend the profits from making it to get more materials, All right, yeah, that's good. All right, that's sorted some shit out. Oh, I need a piece of paper. Just if I had a piece of paper here. All right, I've already started. No, yeah, I've got one up here, haven't I? Where's my fucking to-do list? So many fucking lists. Right, I don't know what to do. What about this one? It's got any bits left on it. Right, this will do. This will do. Yeah, thank you, Cookie, for the support. I appreciate that, mate. If anyone else wants to support me, please do. It massively fucking helps. I'd massively appreciate it. Right, so this is shed stuff. So I need to do 2 key rings. Kydex sheath for a Madrock Kydex sheath. Yeah, the earlier you get me the picture, don't have to be early, but if you can get me it before like the afternoon tomorrow, I could do it tomorrow. But I could always get on with other stuff and then get the picture later. Fuck it, what's it called? What's them crossbows that what's the green pistol crossbow called? Alligator. It's not alligator, it's something like that. That'll do. What's the one I've got called? Anyone remember? Mantis. Mantis bayonet. That's for Don. He's been asking for a bayonet for about a fucking year. Poor bastard. That's it on, really. You want the spiky tip that close to wobbly bits. Personal preference, I suppose, isn't it? But yeah, if you can send me a picture, Cookie, I'm more likely to be able to do it exactly how you want it. But don't worry about it being... I'll tell you, are you any good at drawing? If you're not very good at drawing, right, get the knife, put it on a piece of paper, and draw around it, right? And then just draw around the edge of where you want the Kydex sheath to go and how far you want it, and then put the holes where you want your eyelets and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to experiment with it though, because the only thing is, because that's got such a hooked blade, it might be hard to pull out. So I'll have to mess around and see what I can do. I might look up, see if anyone else has done anything like that, just for little tips on these things. Because yeah, you do have to be careful with curved blades. You can't have the sheath the exact curve, otherwise you can't pull them out. Yeah. But yeah, and maybe do a sideways view, maybe do a back view, show me what you would do, what kind of buckles you want. I can just do a loop, like quite a tight loop, that you'll only just get a belt through, so it's nice and tight. Yeah, that would do it, I think, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd do it. Right. Yeah, I sort that out. I think that's all I need to do. 2 key rings, Madrock Kydex sheath, Mantis bayonet. Yeah, and then when I see Tom, I'm going to make a little broadheads. But he may have to give me the stuff and then wait for them. It is 23.23 right now. What was we on about for that? Yeah, I've got a feeling, Peach, that coin is deliberately like that from someone's house. It was either one of the houses we visited, it may have even been yours, Peach, or we went to Scotland, or that's there deliberately, I'm sure it is, because that knife is never out of this case, because I carry it in that just so if I ever did get stopped, it's even more sort of oh, I can't just pull it out and get it open. It's legal anyway, but I'd have to open that up first to be able to get it and then open it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Totally unnecessary, but would help in some kind of situation if you needed it. Just to say, look, so you know what I mean. Persia said, "You bastard! I've been looking for that. It may have come from Persia. It may have come from your house. It may have come from your house. Sorry, not your ass." I might watch a film after this tonight. Oh no, I'm not going to watch a film tonight. Metallic, are you staying up late enough to watch episode 6 of the Spire Files? What's finished of it anyway? It's very much a full story now. Just I've even started doing the credits. I think the only person it don't matter if you're not up Metallic, it's all right. But we have got that to watch if you want to watch it tonight. Because I always show it to Metallic so she can, say, oh, that bit's not loud. Because my ears are so fucked, I struggle with the volume. So it's good to have someone else's ears to say that bit's too loud, that bit's not loud enough. Blah blah blah. Gives me ideas on things, or she's just an extra eye on things. I don't know what would that be in terms of film production? What would Metallic be in in the film production of her watching this to check it, sort of thing? There must be a name. You are my muse, but I don't think that is it. You are my muse, but no. There must be a gaffer. Is that what a gaffer is? I don't know. Is that what a gaffer is? That's a head electrician and chief lighting technician. That's more lighting effects. Editing producer, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, there must be a name for someone who overlooks the film before it's finished to sort of help check it. Because if there is, I will credit her as that. Because everyone who is in it gets their credit. Or no, because she's not doing any. I'm doing all the editing. She's not actually doing any editing, is she? She hasn't actually touched the actual film at all. But I get you. But I wouldn't say editor unless she was directly directing me to do editing. It's more suggestions. I don't know. I wouldn't say editor. I'm 100% editor on this one. Nish, how you doing, mate? He said, yes, brother, love the content, by the way. Keep going. Thank you, Nish. I'll have a video out tomorrow, but it won't be a weapon one, but there will be soon. Screen tester, yeah, test screen, maybe. Creative overseer, creative director. I don't know. But yeah, there must be people who you send. Creative director is a leader who is responsible for the creative vision of a brand, company, or campaign. That's director's assistant. Yeah, I don't know. None of these seem quite right. Oh, no. Okay, a director's assistant, a member of the production team who works closely with the director to help ensure the project's success. That's probably the closest we've got. Maybe we'll have quality control as a new credit. But yeah, everyone who's part of it will get a credit. So if you've done any voice work or acting, you'll get a credit. If you've given me ideas, you'll be in the thanks. Yeah. She must be obeyed. Yes, maybe. Well, thank you, Nish. I'm glad you're liking the channel, mate. Yeah, I'll need to get some more weapon stuff out, but I've just been busy at the minute. But I'll go back to all the proper weapon stuff soon. Yeah. She don't get to be called the editor this time, Zed. I'm the editor this one. I'm the editor to this one, I'll tell you. And Metallic, she would fucking get her editor credit if she was doing it, I'll tell you, because it's fucking nightmare. But no. Yeah, I edit it all. I send it to her. She overlooks it and then suggests, cuts or bits to add or something. But yeah, there must be a name for it. Executive producer. I don't know. I can't remember what an executive producer does, but I don't think it's that either. They're more about getting it out there to people, I think, producers are. Top level member of the production company who's responsible for the successful financing and marketing. So again, that would be me. College Bob said, test audience, preview audience. These are groups of people who watch the film before its final cut is complete. Filmmakers use their feedback to make adjustments to the movie before it's officially released. That is pretty much what Metallic does. She is my test audience, essentially. But she's a bit more to it than that. But yeah, but that's not far off either. I think, what did we say? You're already in the props credits. You're already in the props credits. Nish said, I love the Crossbow videos mainly, personally, but all your content is great to watch. Thanks, Nish. Yeah, I'm a bit busy with some of the Halloween stuff at the minute. I'm going to do a Halloween themed live stream for Halloween night and the Spider-Verse stuff on the closest Saturday. As soon as all that's done, I'll go back to weapon stuff, crossbow stuff. And I will do in a few days, hopefully get some kind of weapon video out. But yeah, I want to get some crossbow stuff out. Just been busy. Hello, Cheryl and Tom. How do you two are up late, ain't you? What are you two up to? Prop procurement. Yeah, 100%. You are already on that one. They said maybe she should be the head hitter. You get a smack around the bonds for every fuck up you made. Pretty much. Jake said, my feedback is the cave spanner frame part. It needs to be twice as long. Yes. But yeah, that's basically what Metallic does. She'll come on and she'll say, oh, you could do this bit for this bit, that bit for that bit. Yeah. But at the minute, it's pretty much done now. So I just like to show her it. And, executive test and feedback analyst specialist. Yes. What does that say? She is the etafas. I was hoping that read something out. Filmmaker liaison. Yes. Let me Google that one. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. See, a lot of them sound right, but when you look it up, they're not. But I think, test audience and director's assistant. She is the director's assistant. She is. But she does voice work. DC Hadfield is in this episode. She wasn't. She's in every episode so after DC Hadfield became one of the characters, she's in every episode in some form, even if it's just driving me somewhere or, helping me do something or something in the background. And Metallic's in every episode since she's been in it as well. Actually, I think Metallic has featured in some way in every episode, hasn't she? So episode 1, she did she did all of the graffiti, or 90% of the graffiti. I think Peach and Stu did a bit of the graffiti. Episode 2, you must have had some contribution in episode 2, and all the rest she's in them quite a lot. Cornish Bob, have a great live tonight. I've got work to do. No, I've got to work tomorrow. Good night, Cornish Bob. Take care, mate. Yes. Oh, yes, you are. You are in it as to the shitmobile. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Quality checker, maybe. Yeah. Well, quality checker, exactly. But yeah, there must be an actual proper specific thing, because that must be a thing they do. They must show these films to a test, but because she's not quite a test audience, she is a test audience, but she's more than that. I mean, it must be a specific thing. But it's the problem with film credits. There's so fucking many of them. It's hard to fucking know what some of them even mean. Yeah, quality control. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've partially done the credits. There'll be a couple of little secrets in the credits as well. But I like to do that sort of jokey thing of their stuff being in the credits. Whether it's like in episode 5, one of the songs from the thing, and there's a tiny little bit afterwards. Actually, quite a few of the episodes have something after the credits. So make sure you always watch after the credits. Stinker's Bridge, how you doing, mate? Nish, the credits are worth watching anyway, because I often, as I say, I put things in the credits to keep you watching. Nish said, I got the EK Adder Cobra recently, and honestly, best money I've spent, but I had one issue The stock seems to be loose, and it seems that other buyers has had the problem. How have you had the issue? Does it sort of move up and down a bit, do you mean? I suspect the only way you could get around that is maybe put some kind of rubber shim so that you have to really force it on and then put the pin in. That might make it tighter then. But yeah, mine's a bit loose, but it didn't bother me. I'll be honest with you, a lot of those, especially stocks that you can adjust or remove, they often move a bit. Yeah, I would say maybe. I don't know if it would work. I'll have to try mine. I don't actually use the stock on mine now. I actually have my Cobra like a pistol. My Cobra is about that long. Because I don't put the stock on it, and I shoot it like a pistol now. A bit of rubber inner tube might be thin enough. Maybe a couple of bits of rubber inner tube. Cut a circle in it. Put it on that bit that you push in the hole, and then that might stop it moving. I think it might need some kind of shim. And that's what it is. It's because it's a pin inside something, and then it could move a bit. But you might want something to squash, because you might have to really force it in to get the pin in. But that's the only thing I can really, or maybe a bit of tape on the top or bottom. But I reckon it's one of those things. It will always move a little bit because it's an adjustable, removable stock, and it's only held in with a pin. Made my chest out then. Yeah. Head of transport and vehicular stunts. She is head of transport. When Metallic drives me about places, she is credited as the head of transport. So she's credited this time as definitely props, because she helped me get the props. She's credited a few times. But if you're involved in it, you will be credited. And if I forget you, I apologise. But everyone who does any acting stuff, Pergio, how should I, thinking about this, right? How should I credit your daughter? Because I forgot about that. Yes, your daughter needs a credit in this. Yeah, how do I credit her? Just wait for his reply now. Yeah, it'll be decent. Yeah, I might watch it tonight. Although partly why I want to watch it tonight is I haven't watched it on a big screen yet. I want to see what it looks like on a big screen, because there are a couple of bits where the problem with green screen is it's often not that good. But the thing is, with the Spyroverse and the Spyro Files, I'm not that bothered because it's very low budget, and it having not quite so good green screen just adds to the sort of character of it. They don't take away from it. You don't expect it to have A-list fucking green screen. So if the green screen's a bit shit, it adds to it, makes it funnier. But there are a couple of bits I wish were better, but there's nothing I can do about it. But I want to see what it looks like on a big screen. So that's what I'm going to do tonight, because I've watched it. Every time I've watched it, it's been on a screen about that big. I'll tell you what I might do, Matthias. If I'm in the shed, I might have a go at your stove. Is there anything else you need doing out there? I knew there was other shit I needed to do, and your knife handle. But they're not necessities. But they're just shit I need to do that I could do reasonably quickly. You're off, Sir Ben. Good night, mate. Take care. Good night, or have a good rest of the weekend. Nice having you on, mate. Good night. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I need to credit Persia's daughter. She did a bit of voiceover work for us. All right, so while I'm here, don't forget, if you want to join in the Halloween video with a story, please do. Anyone's welcome. Really easy to do. Persia said, no, she didn't. Okay, no, she didn't. It was Persia putting a voice on. It was all me. Okay, no credits for her then. You do a good child's voice, I'll tell you that. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh fuck! I can't remember what I was saying. It's all gone out of my head. It's your talent, is it? It's one of his many talents. If you do want to join in the Halloween video, please do. Please do. So it looks like Persia is getting the only credit there then. Nick said, yeah, I kind of like it without the stock. Like how you have it, don't really bother me. I'm just wondering if you could sort it. But yeah, that solution, I need to find something like maybe foam would do it. But like you said, it's nice with that. Yeah, I quite like using the adder without it. It just becomes quite a big pistol then, a big powerful pistol. But it depends what you're using it for. If you're doing any kind of target practice kind of stuff, you're going to want the stock on it. I don't ever really intend to do that with it. But yeah, I shoot mine without now. I would get it and show you it, but I can't hold anything that looks like a gun. They shut your live streams down if they think you've got something that looks like a gun nowadays. If you hold it, you can have guns in the background. If I pick one of them up, better not even fucking pretend. Shall I hold that like I'm holding a gun? See what happens. I shouldn't fuck about because they probably will. Yeah, it went all black then. I thought the screen went off. Right, I'll still be on for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. So what would you motherfuckers like to talk about? I did say hello, Stinkers Bridge, didn't I? Yeah. But yeah, if you're not up for it, my queen, or you'll go to bed early or something, I will probably just watch it on my own tonight. I want to see it on a big screen, that's all. So, yeah. I went to watch it earlier because I made a version and put it on my memory stick, but it was the wrong fucking file to play on the PlayStation 4. Well, I know what Nish wants to talk about. He wants to talk about crossbows, and that is fine. We can talk about that. It's a shame. I'd like to get a crossbow down and hold it and show you, but can't do it. The best you're going to get is a fucking crossbow bolt. Oh, God. Oh, phone holder. See, they're all coming now, my friend. Phone holder needs doing. But I might as well make these things while I'm out there. What else do I need to do for you? Stove needs looking at. Your knife handle needs finishing. The phone holder. The axe can be done at another time. That's not a priority. But I want to do something with that. Well, it'd be a surprise for you. What else? I was basically going to clean it up for you and also sharpen it. Yeah. Sharpen whatever. Why is no one typing anything? Fuck it. I'm just going to play loads of clips now. Fuck it. This is me, and I have the same obsession as David Lynch does with writing things down and lists. Yes, I need the full clip to this, but yeah, he has to write everything down.
I write them down so I don't commit suicide later, having forgotten the idea.
Yes, ideas, that is. Peter's still here. Peter's still here. We're all just mellowing out. Metallic said, I'm gonna love my drunken act, although God knows where it'll live. Metallic said, sorry, have been in the kitchen trying to force the dehydrator stuff to dry. We've been blowing on it or something. Oh, fuck, I'm yawning now. Persia, have you decided yet if you're going to watch? When are you going to watch Bad Taste with your daughter? Richard said nothing to talk about. I'm just a bore. You are not a bore, Rich. You are not a bore. Peach was watching some bloody berserk. Sort your shit out. Sort your fucking shit out. At least have the. Okay. Now I don't mind what you all do. Just make sure you have the stream on at least. Peter said, random question. Ever had a cheap Chinese torch or touch? I have never been touched by a Chinese person and it overheated. No. I've been touched by a Chinese person. I did not overheat, neither did they. Sorry, Peter, I'm taking the piss. I don't know, mate. I say that because I know you meant torch. Touch. No, he still wrote touch. Still wrote touch. This is probably a cheap Chinese one. I've got a couple of weird named torches, but well, the thing is, if they're quite powerful, they do get hot anyway. So I've got some like decent named ones that get hot. It's all right, Peter. I knew what you meant. I was just taking the mickey out of you, mate. Yeah, even the Olights get well fucking hot. Olights do. They get extremely fucking hot. Through night they get hot. So yeah, it's not even the cheap ones that get hot. A lot of them do if they're on for a long time. This one here. Hang on. This is a Brynite one. Now I don't know if Brynite are cheap. I wouldn't say they're cheap. That's about 115 quid torch. Brynite, when that's on its highest setting, which is fucking bright, that gets hot very quickly. In fact, I can feel that on my hand. If I hold that this close, I can feel the heat on my hand and my face. So that wouldn't take long to start getting very hot. So yeah. So even the more expensive ones do get hot. Zed said, Mike earlier, the adder isn't a pistol. 2 hours later, I don't use the stock on my adder. It's a big pistol. Yeah, without the stock though is what I mean, Zed. Without the stock, it's a pistol then because it hasn't got a great big fucking stock and it's not as big as a Jaguar. With the stock on it though, it is 100% a full size crossbow. That I mean. Peter said, I had a Reckitt's one overheat. Bojo said, I got a new torch coming to me from Temu. It's a self-defense torch power bank thing called Wolf Tooth. Free gift. Nice. But now I know you're only taking the Mickey's head. But yeah. No, but without the stock, it is more of a pistol. With the stock on it though, it is no way a fucking pistol. Not in a million years. Where am I? Berger, and I read that. Peter said, I presume there is some sort of short circuit protection in the more expensive one. Maybe. Yeah, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, right? But when I turn this on, it'll be on turbo mode, which would be the highest mode. After a few seconds, it'll dip down. I don't know if actually maybe this is running out then because that didn't go on it. But normally that'll go on to the highest setting and then it'll dip down a bit, but it's not doing it. So maybe it's running out of battery and it's not going on to that full setting. I think it is running out. Yeah, I don't know what the full lumens are on this, but it is bright. I've chucked away the bloody I've chucked away the box. But it is bright. It is fucking bright. You can feel the heat coming off of it. The best thing with this, though, why I've kept this one. So that's the on and off button. That's the selector button. You also have another selector button there. That button is also instant strobe. So I'll do that now. So just be aware if anyone has issues with strobes. Although I've read that people shouldn't have issues with strobing on videos anymore, and I'll explain that in a minute. But yeah, instant strobe, which is great. People in this day and age shouldn't get epileptic fits from strobes on monitors anymore. It's something to do with the wavelength of these modern monitors. There was a thing in the early 90s where a couple of TV shows in Japan, I think, gave people epileptic fits. That was due to the CRT TVs being able to be at the same. I can't remember specifically what it was, but I looked into it just out of curiosity. Supposedly, it shouldn't happen with modern tellies because it doesn't work the same way. But yeah. But I think you can only get that epilepsy thing from strobing on a monitor from old TVs, basically. Sheik said, I have quite a few Convoy 18650 flashlights and a few Anduril UI lights. Love giving them as gifts. I see it's giving the gift of lights. Yes, yeah, exactly, mate, exactly. Yeah, I often sell or give away mine. Yeah, Pokemon Polygon episode. Yeah, if you look up that and then look up why it happened, from what I read, that can't happen nowadays. It just doesn't. The monitors don't do what that. See, if I shone that in your eyes in real life, it might do it. I don't know. But yeah, it's a weird thing. It's just a little tangent I thought I'd mention. Richard, most things have already been invented in history, and I make something similar. Also, my ideas are so revolutionary, people cannot wrap their head around the genius of my ideas. Yes. Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Was it a German? I had to look up that wolf tooth thing. I couldn't find nothing Persia, but if you want, I didn't write wolf tooth torch though, which would help. Fucking annoying. You can tell how big my monitor is now. I have to move my head around the fucking thing. Oh, I know. Yeah, all right. Yeah, nice one. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, look that epilepsy thing up, and for some the monitors now wouldn't work. You could put that episode on, and you would not get an epileptic fit from it. Just because the monitors are different. It was something to do with the frequency of the light pulsing and the CRT TVs did something. Yeah. Yeah, the torches I've got at the minute, I've got quite a few. The drawers are fucking fucked. So I've got that one, which is a vast fire. That did have a moving head, but I made my own little grub screw to stop it moving because I don't really need it keep moving up and down. That was quite bright. That's got a light on the side as well, which is normal light and red, and it's a power bank, and it's got some big fucking batteries in this has. Two of these fucking things, which are 26,650, 26,450. I can't really tell. That are 5,000 milliamp hours on them. Yeah, so that's quite a good one. But as I said, just a cheap generic torch. Not expecting much, but my favourite price, free. Yeah, exactly. Let's put a bit of oil on that fucking thread on there. Thread, I should say. Yeah, so I took that one camping with me, that one. And then I've got a couple of modded mag lights, which I have basically put other torches in them because I like the shape of the mag light. Don't like the battery, don't like the light. I don't like the upgrades either. The upgrades are good, but what's the point in upgrading the fucking there's no point upgrading the fucking bulb if it's still going to have shitty D-cell batteries. What they need to do for these, they probably do them, but what they need to do is a cheap conversion where you can put a Cree LED in it and then inserts so that you can put an 18650 battery in it. That'd be fucking ideal. And maybe an 18650 like the ones on here where they've got a charging port on the battery. So this has basically got a torch inside it. But it then means, right, so it starts off low. Hang on. So it starts off low, medium, hang on, let's see. Medium, and then high. And that will strobe if you double tap it, I think. But yeah, I made my own, it's basically a little torch mounted inside it and the battery, and I've put my own switch at the back. Yeah, so you've still got a nice body of a mag light. And then this one I did a similar thing. This has got a bigger torch in it, glued inside. But this one, it does have a button there. So I drilled it out so you can have the on button there. So that's got all of the features of a strobe and that. But then you twist this bit around. And then there's the charging port there. And I'll put lanyards on all of mine. This one, you could take this back bit off and it's hollow to about there. You could put a kit in it, but I thought, I don't know, I'd rather it just have a fixed. It used to have a pin that held it shut. But yeah, I quite like this one. But as I said, I like the size of the mag lights. I just don't like any of the upgrades ain't good enough, in my opinion. I want to have a rechargeable 18650 battery if I'm going to have a better bulb in it. What the fuck's the point? What's the point in upgrading the bulb if you're going to have to still use shitty 18650 shitty D-cell batteries? Pete said, I used a mate's thermal imaging scope the other day, middle of the night out in the sticks. Weirdest thing was you could see someone else. From memory, the scope was about 4GS. I've got a night scope over there. Maybe I hope to go out and see if I can find some creepy shit with it. I don't want to, though. I don't be out there and see some creepy fucker in the woods. Better take a big knife from me. Cookie said, I've done a picture. We'll send it in a minute. Thank you, mate. I'll have a look in a minute. Maybe I could share it on here and we could all give you our opinion. Is it a full moon tonight? It's a shame all the nutters aren't on this tonight then. It's normally nights like tonight when you get the nutters on, isn't it? There's a wait. So if I play PlayStation 4 games and new shows through an old tube TV, I can get an epileptic fit trigger. Maybe. Look it up. I'll look it up quickly. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Right. A scene with the lights inducing photosensitive epileptic seizures, right? Right, let me just look on here. Okay. Many Japanese television broadcasters and medical officers came together to find ways to make sure the incident was not repeated. They established a series of guidelines for future animated programs. But it was something about these older tellies would only produce it because of the Harding test for content that airs on Japanese television streaming ensures that no more than flashing light occurs every 10 seconds, reproduced at 29.97 FPS. Right. But there's something to do with newer tellies have a completely different frequency because I suppose the old ones, I don't know, I'm not a fucking expert, but I know that supposedly new tellies won't do it. UK television broadcasters require all screen content to pass an automated PSC and QC test. But there's definitely something to do with the tellies as well that are different now. Like the actual monitors rather than, but yeah, there's a lot to read. But I remember reading it and yeah, that's interesting. But there's too much to read now. And obviously that would have been a night, you know, when you get stuck down a rabbit hole of just reading shit. I used to love doing that. So that used to be what I used to do when I was hungover. What I tend to do now is just put the telly on and watch a load of shit now. But what I used to do when I was hungover, I'd lay in bed or just sit on the sofa and I'd just keep going through Wikipedia pages, just keep opening new tabs and getting fucking so deep down the fucking rabbit hole of stuff. It was amazing. I was reading about alcoholics once and alcoholism. That's where I found the term palsy of the will. Alcoholism used to be called palsy of the will once, which I fucking love that name. I think it's amazing. Yeah, palsy of the will. And also that twins are more susceptible to becoming alcoholics. And there was a study showed that I think it was 90% of alcoholics who go on to do what they call controlled drinking will go back to being a full alcoholic at some point in their life. Metallic said, just gutted the full moon, couldn't wait for Halloween. No, that would have been good, wouldn't it? But yeah, I've read a lot of weird things going down the rabbit holes of just Wikipedia and going off here, there, and there. See you later, Rich. Good night, mate. He said, blame it on Mount Close. Will you drink? Yes, I shall. I fucking shall. Yes. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, good night, Rich. See you later, mate. If you still want to do some footage for the Spirofiles, you still can. It doesn't matter how long it is. You just get in there, Rich. But if not, save it for the next time. You're always welcome in it. Right, Cookie, when you've sent that picture, let me know and I'll go and have a look. I'll be able to do it though. I'll definitely be able to do it. And the good thing with Kydex, you can keep. If it don't work the first time, you just melt it straight again. Do it again. Yeah. But yeah, I would like to know what kind of. I'll tell you what I might be able to do for you. Bollocks! I should have had one on it. Oh, hang on. Difficult. Somewhere I have got. I've got one of those. I don't know where it is now. Somewhere on a Kydex knife, I've got one of those buckles that sort of shuts. I can't remember. I thought it was on this knife. I don't know where it is now. See you later, Zed. Good night, mate. Good night. Cookie said, okay, sent. There's only one coming with nothing because I don't know what I'm doing with an email. That's all right, mate. Let me have a look. Yeah, if I can find this buckle thing, I might have one that will might be ideal. But you know, there's other ways, and yeah. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice one. All right. Okay. Right. So, just so you know, with Kydex, it will have to have. I might be able to have a fold one side, but one side will have to have a couple of rivets just because of the nature of doing a Kydex sheath. But depending on where, so you just want like a single loop. You want a single? The only thing I would say with a single loop it might want to do that. You might want a loop like there and there, so that the belt can go through it. And then you can have the buckle in the middle of it. Oh, fuck me. This is a weird knife, this is. Look at that for fucking bevels. But yeah, if it only has one, because I'm assuming you want to be able to hold it that way, not like, you don't want it like that, do you? I'm assuming you want it sitting like that. If you want to sit it like that, you're going to need a buckle, a thing there and there that can go either side of the buckle. And then hold it like that. And that two loops will probably work perfectly. I reckon 2 loops, just 2 fixed loops, I reckon would work absolutely perfectly for that. You wouldn't need no locking things. Yeah, I think that would work. I think just 2 loops. Yeah, it should. I reckon it should. Well, also you've got to remember, with Kydex, you are going to have a bit of, you're going to have this bit covering part of the handle to keep it in, and you're going to have a little bit longer anyway. So it'll be a bit longer than the actual blade. I will have to have it slightly bigger than the picture you've shown, but I'll make it as small as I can. Persia said, what about a stud and a loop on the back to make a sheath? Little belt buckle. Oh, yeah, that'd be quite a good idea. You do have to watch out on stuff like that, because you are potentially making a belt buckle knife, but I don't think so, no, because it's not hidden. Yeah, but whether that would still come under the name of belt buckle knife, whether it's not or not, I don't know. Yeah. Can't find my offensive weapons list. I've got too many fucking lists. We have to go through all these soon. I don't reckon it would be about buckle knife. How you doing, myself? You all right, mate? Yeah. I'll work it out for you, Cookie. I will make it so that it'll fit a belt. It won't move. It won't do that. As long as you're happy with it. And if you're not happy with it, I'll just keep it for myself. Do you know what I mean? That's the good thing with a lot of the stuff that I make, is if people don't want it, I'll have it anyway. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a fucking cool idea. Yeah. They're a very weird knife, this, isn't it? Look at it. Fucking handle on that. It's not a zombie knife, though, because it's not over 8 inches. On this, or the Mad Rock, you mean? Yeah, how big is your belt, Cookie? Is it like a standard belt size? Like that? So yeah, see them. Mother said, how is the new friend bond already saved you in the desert? It certainly has. And I haven't used it much yet. Mother, I haven't had a chance. No. I won't have it past come. It may have to come up a tiny little bit, maybe just to catch the edge of that bit. See there? It might have to come over just to catch that a little bit, to have a sort of retention bit. Because the thing with Kydex sheaths, they do need a bit of retention to hold it in. You'll notice they all have that. So there's that one. Have I got any other Kydex ones? Actual Kydex ones? This isn't an actual Kydex one, but it's a similar. But I don't need to do it as big as that. I can have it a tiny little bit just to catch it a bit. But yeah, no, I'll do it as small as I can. Yeah. As I say, if you don't like it, I could always keep that one, and from that one, you could say, "Oh, I'd like that bit a bit smaller," and I'll just have it myself. It's not a big deal, mate. You know what I mean? We'll sort it out. Yeah, you can get a belt that works best. Oh, exactly, mate. Exactly. How you doing, Steve? You right, mate? Been a while. How you doing? Frank's back. He said, "Our machetes over 8 inches legal now because all of this." Yeah, they are. I'll show you a machete that's perfectly legal. I can find it. Bastard, just kick the fucking thing. Lucky I didn't kick it very fucking hard. Right, so see that? That's a fucking big machete. That is perfectly legal because for it to be illegal, it would have to have holes in it or a serrated back or spikes on the blade. A standard machete is still perfectly legal to own. So yeah, that's all right. You can still have machetes. Standard machetes are fine. Look, it sounds good. I'm sure it'll be perfect. I'll try and sort you that out tomorrow, mate. I'm going in the shed anyway. I've got stuff to do, so I'll do the 2 key rings. I'll sort that out, and I'll sort the other shit out. Steve says, "Sorry, been off a while, mate. Poor dear wife's been in hospital, throwing up blood. I was worried sick about her, mate. Dude, oh, fuck's sake, Steve. Well, I hope she's all right. Oh, I hope she's all right. Sorry, it's fucking hiccuping then. Yeah, I hope she's all right, mate. It sounds horrible. Will it be black? Yes. Yeah. I've only got black Kydex, mate. Yeah, it'll be black. If that's all right. If you wanted it another colour, I could do that, but you would probably have to pay in advance for the Kydex. And then I could do it any colour you wanted to. But it's just you know what I mean. But you can pretty much, yeah, you want black. Yeah, I've got black Kydex. Yeah, I only really get black because it's the best thing for most things. But you can get any color Kydex and camo and shit like that. Steve said, "Thanks, guys. She's had stomach problems in the past. Yeah, I hope she's all right, mate. I hope she makes a full recovery." Yeah, I'll try and do that for you tomorrow. Well, I'll give it a go. I may have to work out because it's just this curve. It will probably come straight out, but I'll see. I'll work it out. I'll be able to work it out. Yeah, it's just a bit of trial and error sort of thing. And as I said, the good thing with Kydex is you can, if it didn't work, you heat it up and it'll go flat again. Steve said, "I'll be lost without a metallic. We're a couple of old swans, only for each other, you know." Yeah, that's nice, mate. That's nice. Yeah, she's all right. Fucking yawning now. Cookie said, "I like to carry my Mad Rock on me at work, but I have a very physical job where I'm rolling around on the floor and shit. I'm always worried about losing it." Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. You know what? I never use a pocket clip. Never. I fucking hate them. And I actually prefer a tip. No, I don't know anyone apart from me who prefers a tip down carry clip. And I still don't use the fucking thing. Everyone always insists tip up clip, right? I don't know why, but it's tip up clips, the best thing you can do, right? Everyone says that, right? I don't use clips anyway. The reason I don't like clips is when I fucking hold this knife, I can feel that clip sticking in my fucking hand, right? But for some reason, if they're here, I don't. They sit perfectly in that bit there, and I don't notice it so much. That bit sticking up there is digging in there of my hand. So I nearly always get rid of pocket clips. this must be one of the ones that's not so bad. But yeah, if they're here, I don't tend to notice them so much. Or if they're on the other side, they're there anyway, and they're not in the fucking way anyway. Yeah, I don't like clips. Steve said, "How's your dear mum doing, Mike? She okay? She ain't too bad. She's all right. She's never good now. I mean, and she's going down a little bit at the minute, but she's standard for her. She's in a lot of pain all the time now, sadly. She got cellulitis, I don't know if it's infected cellulitis, but they have to scrape the stuff off her legs every Friday, and she comes back in agony. Yeah, so it's fucking horrible. And I don't know if that's the kind of thing that'll ever get better, really. Yeah. And keep saying to her, get yourself some stronger drugs. I'll get you some if you want some. I'm joking about that bit, but in fact, I've had good thanks, Steve. My daughter broke her toe the other week. Oh, I forgot to ask. We've been doing so much stuff, Metallic. I forget about things. Yeah, how is your daughter's toe now? Cookie did. I don't trust them. I have a spider code, but I never take it to work. I'd be pissed off I lost. Yeah, they're also very expensive. Thank you, Steve. I will tell her, and I do tell her. When you say, send your mum my best wishes. I do tell her. So I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, she's always in pain now, which is fucking horrible to see. It's horrible. There's nothing we can do about it, really. And she can't have certain painkillers now. I think I heard her saying the other day that they may be testing some other painkillers again. Because the ones that work, she can't have them now because of she's got heart failure. Well, I've seen you since all that, have I, Steve? Metallic said, seemed okay today. To be honest, I'd forgotten until Steve asked how the fan was. Well, that's the thing. Me and you have been so busy lately in doing things, you forget, don't you? Yeah. So he said, bless her, Mike, getting old is no fun sometimes, is it? No, exactly, mate. No, it's horrible. Metallic said, what time are we chatting to Penny and the Drop Delusion tomorrow? I don't know. I thought not too late. Not too late. It's not going to be like a midnight thing because I ain't going to be up all night, so I don't know. All right, if Tactical is there, I'll say hello when his comment comes up, but I can't actually see him at the minute. Yeah. And, I don't know what to say. It's horrible, isn't it? Well, there you go. Hello, Tactical. Cookie said midnight already. Oh, yeah, it's 20 past. But yeah, Cookie, I'll sort you a Kydex sheath out for that. That'll be good, I think. Yeah, it may have to come over here a little bit to be able to hold it in safely. You have to have a little bit just coming over the edge, if you know what I mean, to make it like what you have to do, you have to pinch it round a bit. So it may come up to maybe like there. See where my fingers are here? But it will have to have a little bit just to act like a retention spring. I'll see though, but I wouldn't trust it otherwise. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. Well, yours has come over a little bit anyway. Steve said, Mike, you seen any clips of that Night Bitch movie? Oh, I haven't. Let me look that up now. I'll tell you what, I still haven't managed to watch yet. I didn't know about that. American Comedy Horror. All right, I'll look into that one. I still haven't managed to watch Wrath of Becky yet. We did watch Becky, and me and Metallic did like that. But yeah, we're still looking for a version of Wrath of Becky that me and her can watch easily. Peter said, what make is your night vision scope? Are you doing a scary Halloween? I am doing Peter, I'm doing a scary Halloween stream. Yes. If you would like to join in on it, you can either send me please do, mate. Anyone who wants to join in, please do. So you can either just write it down and send me an email or make a video. And if you do a video, upload it to your YouTube not privately, sorry. Upload it to your YouTube channel unlisted and then send me the link. But Peter, I would love you to join in. Please do. Please do. Oh, all right. Nice one, Steve. I don't think it'll be a problem as long as you can get your fingers on the grip. Yeah, you will be able. You will be able. If that's an yes, you can put that higher up on our film list, please, Mike. All right, I will. I'm trying to remember what I've watched. Let me show you the night vision thing. I will do a video of it eventually. I need to do a review of it soon. Not privately, Peter. Sorry, ignore that. Do not upload it privately. Upload it unlisted. Upload to your YouTube channel. So you've got a YouTube account. Upload a video to it and make it unlisted. If you make it unlisted, only you can see it and the person you share the link with. Then send me the link via an email. Yeah, please do that, Peter. I'd love that, mate. Steve said, can't wait for the Halloween stream. Cheers. No, it should be decent. And then a couple of days after that, Steve, is going to be Spyroverse weekend or Spyroverse special Saturday. My email, Peter, is this. Hang on. So in a second, I think thank you, Tactical. In a second, I think Nightbot will put it on. So it's weaponcollector1@aol.co.uk. Or if that isn't, it's weird. People seem to struggle with my email. It's really fucking easy, but you'd be surprised how many people get my email wrong. So just remember, it's weaponcollector1@aol.co.uk. I even know who has weaponcollector.co.uk. I fucking do. I have weaponcollector@aol.co.uk, but I lost access to it, so then I had to make a second one, which was weaponcollector1. So yeah, I stole my own fucking email. Thank you, Tactical. Yeah, weaponcollector1@aol.co.uk. It's there. But if you want to copy and paste it from the chat, it's in the chat as well. So if you get rid of the bit that says contact Weapon Collector and then the 2 dots, underneath that, weaponcollector1@aol.co.uk, that is my email. You wait, Steve. Episode 6 is coming out soon. Once I've done episode 6, I'm going to make DVDs, and they're going to be fucking at least a 2-disc edition. Proper covers, proper disc, everything. Yes. Yes, and if anyone does want to support the channel, please do, because it's massively helpful. You can help me fund the fucking DVDs if you want. There's a link in the description, and there's a link in the chat. And you can also leave any comment you want if you want to. So if you donate, I'll read any comment that you leave. And also, here's a little video showing you how to donate. And it takes PayPal, debit card, and credit card. Really easy to do. Here's a little 30-second video showing you how to do it. Tart's in the background, a little dancer, only I could see her. But yeah, this Spyro special should be excellent, Steve. What I'll do, it'll be Saturday, so I'll show the new episode, and then we'll watch episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 after that again. So you get to see the whole lot, but you'll see the new episode at the beginning first, so it is nice and fresh, and you don't have to watch all the others first, you know what I mean? Because people might get bored by the end of it. I don't think they would, but, you know, got to show the new thing first and then show all the old stuff. And all the adverts and shit will be in between. Yeah, then the DVDs are going to come. I can't fucking wait. Because once it's done, I can start like making the DVD covers and posters and shit like that. It's been fucking mental. I might do a sort of. It's not. See, I'll say this and it'll put Metallic off, but this isn't this is the only thing I can think of that does it. I was going to do a sort of Star Wars type DVD cover where you have the characters and there's like ones are bigger than others. I don't know if I've got anything else that does it. There's loads of things that do that kind of cover, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Anything else off the top of my head that does that? You know what I mean? No. No, I can't think of any other things. There's loads of things that do that sort of. All of the characters are on, and you'll have the main characters. The bigger stars are bigger, and then the other characters are behind, and you know what I mean, don't you? Does Ghost of Mars do it as well? Is there one like that? Yes, yeah. Well, sort of, suppose, yeah. Oh, yeah. It depends which one you get. Yeah, that one does. But yeah, that has the multiple characters and they're all in different poses. And that good, Mike. You have the best ankles on YouTube. Those red shoes really show them off. They fucking well do. They certainly do. Glad you like them, Tactical. Yeah, I need to fucking. Now I've got this on my head. I can't think of nothing. I think one of the Red Dwarf DVDs do it. I think the new Red Dwarf one does it. Too late to play that clip. Tactical. It's fucking 3 minutes long. Maybe I'll play it to you at the end. Yeah, a bit like this. Thank you, Red Dwarf, for not letting me down. So here's a better reference for our queen. A bit like that. Where you have all the different characters, but they're normally different sizes, but these are all equal characters anyway. But you know what I mean? I want to do something like that. But as you said, even in Tactical, I'm glad you remember us. Why are you here? Get kicked out of the pub for being rude. Fuck's sake. But yeah, I want to do something like that. There might even be a name for that kind of poster. Anyone seen the That's a good fucking episode. That's essentially a film. It was brought out in 3 episodes or 2 episodes, I think. It was 3 episodes. So it's actually an hour and a half long. And I think on here it's presented as one thing. So that is essentially really the Red Dwarf film. Fucking sure that's an hour and a half long. I really liked it. For me, it felt like the earlier to middle sort of Red Dwarf series is. It was more like those when they was, I like all the Red Dwarf, but it was better in the sort of the early days, and then sort of series is 3, 4, and 5, I think, potentially. Fucking epic. Yeah, it's 87 minutes long. That's essentially the Red Dwarf film. You don't like Craig Charles, dear Cookie? Weirdly, I'm not a massive fan of Danny John Jules, but I don't mind him in that. But as a person, I find him a bit off-putting, but I don't mind him in that. Sometimes you have to sort of just forget the person and just think of the character, but I know sometimes that you can't. Pogers, I haven't seen it yet. I intend to want to see the American attempt as well. You know what, Peugeot? I don't think I've ever watched that either, and I think that may even be included in one of the DVDs because the DVDs, the BBC DVDs of Red Dwarf, I think they're all 2-disc editions, maybe, but every single one of them has fucking tons and tons of extras, Loads of them. They're fucking brilliant. The BBC Red Dwarf discs have tons of fucking tons of extras. It's great. And I think one of them DVDs has that episode on it. But I know you can watch it on Red Dwarf anyway. Red Dwarf on fucking YouTube. Myself said, Mike, what do you think of the new Bionic Demon pistol crossbow? I would get one if that's cheap. I'll buy one myself if it's not too expensive. I quite like the look of it. I think it's a really nice looking crossbow, a nice concept. And you saw Rimmer once at the petrol station. Yes, I did. I have a signed picture from Rimmer. Have you ever seen it? I have a signed picture from Rimmer. Would you like to see my signed Rimmer picture? Well, you're going to whether you like it or not. Okay. And when I saw him in person, I was too scared to go and talk to him. I wasn't too scared. I didn't want to disturb him. He was getting petrol on a morning, and he had his fucking kid in the car. That girl said, I hear Danny John George isn't liked by the binman. No, they don't like samurai swords, apparently. That had heard the local crack dealers love him, though. Yeah, I saw Rimmer at one of the petrol stations near me. Yeah, me and Jim was well excited, but we couldn't. I didn't want to get out of the car and disturb him because I think he saw that we saw him, knew who he was. Cookie said, how far away from Woking? If you ask me privately, I'll let you know, Cookie. And I'll be sort of doxing myself, but hang on. Fuck it, I'll just have a proper look. Hang on. Not that far. About an hour away. Depending. Have I missed any comments? I don't mind Craig Charles. Most of the things I've seen him, he's all right. But what I try to do nowadays, though, is I try to steer away from anyone's private lives, and celebrities' private lives, and any of their sort of political views and that. Because you can really go off people if you find out they're quite, different to you in their views, especially if it's just someone you like watching on the telly. You don't need to know their private lives. Do you know what I mean? You just need to like the character. That's partly why I dislike Danny John Jules, because I've seen some of his how he is, and he puts me off. That's the voice that you don't like. Yeah, no, I was like everything I've seen Craig Charles and I liked. He was pretty good. He was all right as a presenter in Robot Wars. He presented Takeshi's Castle, didn't he? It was all good. I love him. I used to love him doing Takeshi's Castle. What else has he done? Did you know that Craig Charles starred in a one-off series where he's a pirate? It's on All 4. Now, I can't remember what it's called, but you can watch it on All 4. There was a single series of this pirate thing he was in. Right, Craig Charles, Captain Butler. All right. Captain Butler is a British sitcom starring Craig Charles as Butler, the captain of a motley crew of pirates, which include Roger Griffiths, Sean Curry, Sanjeev Bhaskar, Lewis Ray. Created by John Smith and Rob Sprackling. The series ran for 6 episodes. Its theme was the Sex Pistols version of Friggin' the Riggin'. Oh, God. But, yeah, you can watch that on all 4. I've never got around to watching it yet. I want to. Friggin' the Riggin'. Series set during the 18th century, sometime between the period known as the Golden Age of Piracy and the Napoleonic Wars, follows the adventures of a misfit band of pirates led by Captain Butler, Craig Charles. However, the setting intentionally introduces historical anachronisms, as both Blackbeard and Admiral Horatio Nelson are portrayed in the series, and it's difficult to determine the specific time period. Nice try, first name, last name, but I ain't that fucking stupid, mate. Fucking hell. Fertin, I remember that. I fell in love with a mermaid. Yeah, I've never watched it. I've always wanted to watch it. But it said born at night, not last night. Yeah, exactly. But I loved Robot Wars back in the day. Yeah, so did I. It was a good program. Good program. Birds, she laid eggs in the sand and he humped the hole. What, in Captain Butler? Fuck's sake. So the episodes are called Death is Just Another Word, Kiss Me Harder, Desert Island Dick, The Tale of the Ancient Mariner, Kidnapped, and Jailhouse Croc. I have just remembered, though, what I want to call episode 6 of the Spyro Files. Now, I need to look up what the very, very, very last episode of Red Dwarf is called. I don't know. Yeah, so I need to make sure I credit Red Dwarf for this. So basically, the very, very first episode of Red Dwarf is called The End. I think the final episode of the BBC series was called Only the Good Die Young, I think. But in tribute to the very first episode of Red Dwarf being called The End, I want to call episode 6 of the Spy Files The Beginning. And Metallic will get why I want to do that. The very, because the last episode of the BBC Red Dwarf, that was like the last episode they thought they was ever going to do, and that was called Only the Good Die Young. But yeah, I think I might call this episode The Beginning. Yeah. It's not I'd say it's not a very imaginative name. It will make total fucking sense when you watch it. Where's my fucking list? Yeah, I think I want to call it The Beginning. And that's in tribute to Red Dwarf first episode being called The End. The very last episode of series 1 will be called The Beginning, I think. Yeah. And that is a little tribute to Red Dwarf. Okay, there you go. That is what it's going to be called now, The Beginning. I will stay on for a bit longer. I'm so glad we started talking about Red Dwarf, because I had that idea the other night of calling this episode The Beginning, but it came into my head and then went out again. Yeah, nice one, Fergie. I like that. He said, "This is not the beginning. This is not the end, but perhaps it is the beginning of the end." Winston Churchill. But said, "Isn't there an episode called The Beginning?" What, in the Spyro Files, you mean? Or in Red Dwarf? I don't know. I don't think any of the Spyrophiles episodes are called that. Well, I think it's because one of them is called The End. It might be. But it's a bit of a... Oh, no, there is. The 6th episode. So the beginning is the 6th episode. Oh, okay, then, yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe that's where it's in my head then. Oh, no, okay. Okay. So the beginning is the 6th episode of Red Dwarf episode, the series 10. Series 10. Yeah. Peter said, would you be able to do that if I sent it? Read it anonymously. I can read it for you, yeah. Yeah, if you just write it down and send me it. Can you read the story anonymously, if you see what I mean? Yes. Yeah, Peter, if you want to just email me the story, I can read it out, or Metallic could read it out, yeah. Yeah, there is. Well, there you go. There is actually a Red Dwarf. Funny thing is, Metallic, I thought there was one called that, but then I got confused. Yeah. Yeah, the beginning is the 6th episode, Science Fiction Red Dwarf Series 10. Yeah. Yeah, I can read it. Yeah, okay, we're 100% going to have that's what it's going to be called. Episode 6. It's even the same fucking episode name. Good night, Tactical. See you later, mate. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Episode 6 of the Spyrophiles is going to be called The Beginning. Yeah, see you later, Tactical. Good night, mate. Yeah, I'll read it out for you, Peter. That's fine. Or Metallic can. But yeah, I don't mind. That is the whole point of it. If people can't do videos or don't want to do videos, or any of that stuff, I will do it for you, mate. I'll read it. Mother said, good night, everyone. You and the Queen watch that silly movie this week. I'll try to. Good night, Mother. Take care, mate. I'll be off soon. Might's down to 1 if I'm quiet. Otherwise, I might get a phone call saying, shut the fuck up. Yeah, send them in, Peter. If you've got some written down, send them in, mate. I'd love that. Great. Yeah, please do. And Tart said it's getting a bit late to be watching episode 6. I have to cook a roast tomorrow. I didn't think you wanted to watch it. You said you weren't sure, didn't you? I just assumed that meant you didn't want to. Yeah. I'm going to delete that comment there. It's up to you. If you want to watch it, we can. Talent said I was in the kitchen, not really thinking properly. It's up to you. I don't mind watching it with you, but yeah, I'd need to know now. Now, don't bother naughty stepping yourself. I know what to talk to. Then everyone's being quite quiet. I know it's quite late anyway. Would you like to watch it in a bit? We can. But it ain't going to be much. It's going to make 15 minutes to your life. I'd imagine if it's too late at 1, it's going to be too late now, really. But it's up to you. It's up to you. I'll watch it tomorrow. Do you want to just watch it tomorrow? So we just watch it tomorrow and then we can watch it properly then. Ain't got to be like tired and rushing it. You know what I mean? Then we'll watch it tomorrow. And maybe I can even get a little bit more done. Well, I've got plenty of time. You're wide awake, Peter. Fuck's sake, mate. Well, if you are wide awake, Peter, go to my channel, find the Spyroverse playlist, watch all the videos, and then you'll know exactly what the Spyroverse is. Well, I didn't want. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bloody nightmare. I don't know. I don't want to talk to them at midnight, put it that way, but don't want to talk to them too early either, because obviously it'll be too early for them then. Peter, do you want me to share the list to the playlist to Spirophiles? You'll have a great laugh. Cookie said, "Do you have a Geiger counter, Mike?" I have a little one about that big that that Weapons and Stuff 93 sent me. Right. All right, Metallic, you decide, and we'll do it. All right, so if you click that, that should take you to the Spiroverse, and then basically just watch the fucking videos. There's hours worth there. And then on the weekend, not this weekend, the next weekend, you can watch the new episode. Yeah, so the episodes are Spirophiles episode 1, Gory Hole, episode 2, Shit Hits the Spyro Fan, episode 3, Escaping Retribution, episode 4, The Never Regions of Hellfire, episode 5, The Man vs. Shit, episode 6, The Beginning. Yes. And then you've got all the adverts and all the fake stuff that I've done that are fucking amazing. My magnum opus, that is. The whole lot is. Peter said, "Oh, I got you. I didn't think you'd done something." Yeah, I had loads. There are loads. No, that I don't know what I'm going to call that. I don't know what I'm going to call the Christmas one. I don't think it'd be called The Beginning, though. It could have been. It could have been. That could have been called The Beginning. Maybe we'd already discussed that. Maybe that's why I've got the name The Beginning in my head then. But I don't know. I reckon I could do a better Christmas name than The Beginning. Crinkle Cut Christmas is a good one. Yes. I reckon The Beginning will be perfect for episode 6. Something more apt like Crinkle Cut Christmas. Yes. Crinkle Cut Christmas, perfect. Better put that in the Discord. Yeah. Maybe we could get someone to sing a Christmas song. Right. Get some sleigh bells on the Desmonds. Yeah, exactly. Violent shite. Fuck's sake. Pleasure. That is maybe that could be the subtitle. A Crinkle Cut Christmas. Violent shite. Fuck's sake. Let's put that on there now. That is a good one. I do like that. By the way, if I do call it that and I forget you said it, let me know. Peter said, "Is it Red Dwarf when they're in the toilet?" I'm not sure, mate. What do you mean? When you're in the toilet? I don't know. Myself said, "Mike, how is the Halloween episode coming about?" What do you mean, how I'm going to do it or how it's coming along? I'm still waiting for people to send stuff in at the minute. I've got quite a few things. But it will be on Halloween night. It'll probably, depending on how long it is, it'll start at about 9 o'clock and it'll run till about midnight. Depending on how long it is. If it's 4 hours long, it might be 8 o'clock till midnight or 9 till 1 o'clock, potentially, UK time. And it'll just be stories from people with me doing an introduction. And I don't think I'm going to need to do bits in between. Peter said, "I can't think of the character's name. He's taking them into a toilet." Yeah, I think there's a bit where they're going into a toilet and they're going through a paradox thing, and they're going through a time portal. Yeah, I think that is it. I think that is. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Rimmer is. I can't remember, but I think there is an episode where they're in a toilet in a spaceship, and they're traveling back in time potentially. It's been a while since I watched all the Red Dwarf. There's a fucking lot of it now. There's 13 series now. Yeah, that was essentially the 13th series. I think they're doing more. I've not seen any of the people like Craig, Giles, Rimmer, or any of them mention it though. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to fuck off soon because I've got a lot of shit to clean up as well. Yeah. Let's sort it out tomorrow, maybe. We can still watch it tonight if you want, but I don't know if it's too late. But it's a Spiral Night, violent shite, rings that sting. Story begins. Sleeping gory night. That's sake. Lovely stuff, mate. Lovely stuff. Just what I wanted. It's just what I wanted. Yeah, the Christmas special should be fucking great if it ever fucking snows. Otherwise, I'm just going to do special effects and special effects miniatures. Crowtiles was the Robot Wars dude. Yes. Right, I'm going to call it a night there. But I've just realised I've got to clean all this shit up as well, and my bed's covered in stuff, including clothes. Oh, fuck. I should have a video on tomorrow explaining why I haven't been making videos, so people will, and it might spur people on to join the Halloween video. Peter, I look forward to your emails. I'll read them out, mate. You just send me the stories. Yeah, I'll see you all soon. And in a couple of weeks, it'll be Halloween, isn't it? So, all right. Cheers for watching, everyone. Yeah. Good night, everyone. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Yes, peace. See you later. Good night, everyone. Thank you for the donations and that. Yeah. Well, I might see you in a minute, my queen. If not, sweet dreams. Well, I'll message you anyway. All right. See you later, everyone. Good night.